Yes. Let's get him. Enjoy. Huh? Enjoy. Got it. I know you got it. Go ahead.
Let's see. All right, everyone. Okay, so this was totally my mistake. We have actually been joined here for the entire
beginning of this match with Dale and Mubarak, and because of all the rewiring and play toys that I've done throughout the day, I have made some changes that turned the mic off inside of this room. Thankfully, somebody just let me know that we don't have an announcer. So I apologize for that, but Dale, Mubarak, you can actually talk and people will listen this time.
All right. Can you hear me now?
We've been doing the circles and everything.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you've been seeing us. You got the general gist of what's going on. If you guys saw how many buttons were in this room, you would be understanding.
All it takes is 1 second.
All right, so that's a nice shot there by Samir. He has the angle where he could go towards the center of the table, play the 9 in the corner.
So tell me, do you like to punch this ball out and get easy on the 9, or do you like to just take a little bit of a cut on the 9 and go back and forth across?
Well, if I had the position right now where I could go straight in on the 9 ball, I'd rather get straight in on the 9 ball.
At the cost of hitting the 8 ball harder and jamming it up like you did?
Well, not like that, but I don't know. I don't know.
No, I would have made it.
No, I don't know the real angle. I don't know the angle where what he had there. You know, but
no, now
from
we
what
all
I
know
saw,
how you think.
from what I saw, I think he has the angle where he could went to the center of the field.
Yeah, I like to walk around. I don't like to get down and shoot this ball. The last time he did this, he overcut it. You remember?
I do that on the 10 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He overcut it again.
Yeah,
Yep.
but still not an easy shot here for Samir. He has to cut this ball come towards where he's right now, the cue ball.
Yeah, you're looking to hit this ball at like 11 o'clock, maybe like 10:30.
Just maybe a tip of left. You could hit it just center ball, but the cue ball will be going towards.
Yeah, you'll be going to the bottom rail.
Yeah,
You're going away from where you want. We don't all shoot as straight as you are. We need spin. There we go.
Nice spin.
Sure.
Got to the middle of the table. That's really all you can ask from yourself. Now I like that he's taking his time. You guys can't see him, but he's gone and he's gotten his towel. He's wiped his cue down. He's trying to compose himself. He's got the look of a man who has lost the first 2 games but wants to win the next 13. I don't like that he doesn't plant his pivot foot. I think you gain a lot of accuracy doing that, but
Right, so
didn't affect him there.
yeah, he made that 10 ball.
Yep, he's not looking pleased, but you know,
He'll take
3-2 one way is better than 3-2 the other. I can tell you that much.
All right, so I think this is the first time we're gonna see Samir break. Jose broke dry, I think twice, and made the ball once.
Yeah, and he's breaking open-handed.
Yeah. Like I did.
Right. Yeah, I can't recommend this. So it looks like Samir is going to be pattern. I bet he picks up the 9. Yeah. Then watch out. 4-7. 4-7's next.
5-7.
4-7. Mubarak.
Of course, 4-7 there because he.
Oh, what's he doing?
Because he had to.
Oh, okay. So the 4-5, 6-7. Okay.
Yeah, so
this is also a pattern wreck.
So the 6 and the 7 will be backing towards the corner pockets, where the lower corner pockets from where we're watching right now, and the 3 and the 2 will go 4 rails towards that corner pocket where he was standing 5 seconds ago.
Right, and now we're trying to make
the 5 and the 4 on the side.
And the 5. And if he breaks from the right, let's see where he's going to break from. Okay, he wants the 1 ball to come this way. 6 ball, 7 ball, and then 3 ball. Somebody out there is going to understand. Oh, he missed it. But he did make the 4 ball.
He drew it a little bit. That's why I think
There's a cluster.
he scratched there.
You know, I think you might be able to throw that 7 ball in. You just got to hit it. You got to cut the 6 to the left. Whenever you're trying to throw balls in, the 3rd ball is what matters. So, for example, if you played the 10, 9, 3, 6, 5, 7, the 10, 9, 3 wouldn't matter. It just matters what side of the 6 ball you hit.
Okay, he got a little short here, and he's on the rail.
I do believe
He's
that
gonna jack up. But
I would always be trying to 3-foul Samir from here. I don't even know if I would have tried to make the one. I probably would have played safe on the one ball.
let's see what he does here. He went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to bank that 5 ball. I don't
Yeah.
like where he's at right now to play safe too.
Yeah, I mean, once you get here, I think you got to be aggressive. But I think this is the last place that you would want to be.
Yeah, he called the 5 ball in the side pocket. He banked it. Looks short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out this time.
I think he can jump in and make it.
But he had to get pretty fortunate. You know, a good shot here, if it's available, is to go rail first at the 5. Rail first. I just don't know if he has this shot.
Looks like he has. He's gonna.
I don't think he does.
He's gonna jump it, try and make it in that side.
No, I think he's just trying to hit it. No, that's kind of what I meant, but
Going real
skimming it a little thicker and coming behind the 9, like a soft speed. Because that might not sound like a winning shot, but no shot that you shoot from there is necessarily winning. You're just trying to give yourself the best, the best edge that you can give yourself, whether it be 10 or 15%, because, you've accepted that you're not the favorite from there. He's opted for distance.
Yeah. So, what do you like from here, Dale? Do you like playing the 5 towards the other short long rail and the cue ball at the left long rail, and get the 5 ball blocked by the 10 or 9?
I do, but that's easier said than done. I think I don't think you want to be sending the 5 ball towards the 6-7. I think you just kind of want to separate them from side rail to side rail, kind of like a containing safety. Yeah. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking.
Yeah. Yeah, that some safeties you can get aggressive with, and I don't believe that was one of them. I think you kind of gotta just prolong the game, try to get to the next inning, try to put yourself in a better position than you left the table with.
Yeah. So what about this shot? What do you like here?
I like to cut it in. I like to pinch it.
Okay.
Meaning that I want the 5 ball to go in and the cue ball to just slide over in this area here. Okay. And then I would take the shot on the 6, come back and forth across for the 7.
Okay. Well, he had that way he can draw 1 rail, which is not bad, but
is it good?
It's not good because it went behind the 9 ball.
Well, I know, but like in general, I don't think you're supposed to go to the rail there.
Yeah, I like your shot.
I don't think it adds any value, Yeah. I don't think that you get a better shot because even if you get straighter on the 6, you still have to go back and forth across.
Yeah.
So what did you really do other than make the 5 ball harder? The answer is not much. Yeah. That's right. You got to pinch it, Marvin.
Now, this shot over here, the 5 ball, I don't know if he has that angle where he could just stop the cue ball behind the 7 and go with the 5 ball to that 9, 10.
I don't think so. I think if you...
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Well, yeah, he wants to hit the 10 full and just stop on the 7, I think is what he's looking at. Yeah,
he missed it.
That was asking a whole lot of yourself because that shot could have went wrong like a myriad of ways, and it only had one way to go right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would dismiss that, and then the next thing you know, everything's blessed. That's what would happen.
All right, so Samir has a tough shot here.
Yeah, you just got to take it. I like the way that he struck it. I like the idea that he had. I like going back and forth across. It adds percentage points, but...
Also, he had the good speed. He just undercut it. That's why the cue ball lost a little bit of the speed.
That's okay. I played here for 7 or 8 hours last week and didn't make that shot one time. So, it's easy to do.
Now, here, do you like pinching it and playing the 6 ball in the corner or going to the side pocket to play the...
I like to draw... Now, this, I like to draw to the rail.
Okay.
Because it allows me to get the good angle if it goes by.
Yeah, he's going for the safe.
Yeah, I just don't understand
He left.
Why you go for the safety
Yeah, I
there and
think
not
he left
earlier?
It's covered.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
think?
I think he can
Half
see
a
it.
7 ball.
No, I'm sure he can see it. Yeah, he's shooting at it. Looks like. Yeah. Without spin, just stop spin.
Yeah.
Definitely went.
I think he just needs to work on his fundamentals a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
when you just walk up and don't have like an exact routine that you do every time, I just can't stress to you guys how much a pre-shot routine is just so paramount to how good you play. It's just everything. It is for me.
Nice shot.
That's why I play bad, because I never work on it. But I know, I know that if I did, I might beat some of you guys.
Good shot there by Jose. He got a little kiss on that 8 ball, which got him perfect on the 6 ball.
I like that. I like that he didn't go to the rail there. I don't think going to the rail adds any value. But what I will say here,
Go 2 rails and come.
I would go 2 rails. And I would want to be no further than the middle of the table.
Oh, look, he overhit it.
He underhit it.
Yeah, he underhit it. But still, like, he wanted to be...
For what? Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
right here.
and that's why you go 2 rails.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you add percentage points to the shot. While, he miscued. Oh, clean living. Clean living. Get up. Go to work every day. Don't do drugs. You'll get rolls like that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, so it's not an easy shot here. You have to control both the cue ball and the 10 ball after he makes this 9 ball. Yeah, he got a little...
I don't
good ball
know.
there.
I don't know that that's what Efren would have done. You know, yeah, I mean, he hit it great, and you know, sometimes you get rewarded for being aggressive. Fortune favors the brave, right?
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes it works.
Good shot there. 3-3 now, going to right 7.
Alright.
We're going to be seeing Jose breaking.
Okay, so is he going to do the same pattern?
I don't know.
Or is he going to switch it up? I was playing in the U.S. Bar Table Championships a few years ago, and they tell you that you can't pattern rack, right?
Oh, okay.
And so, obviously, there's more than one way to pattern rack, so all the guys would just rack 3 different ways and rotate on and off. And I never understood the reasoning behind it. Like, if you're racking your own, the other guy has the same option, like, I think it's, like, a perfectly legitimate thing to do. Because it's one of those things that you can practice and add a lot of percentage points to your game. And, you know, why take away from the guys that work hard? It's just my 2 cents.
He went a little bit towards the center of the table.
He moved in the middle.
All right. So
Notice that he moved in and the balls went higher. He wanted to move out
yeah.
because the balls were going high anyway.
Yeah. So you have to move out from the center a little bit, like 4 or 5 inches.
I mean, probably not that much. I'd start with an inch and go every break from there, especially in a longer race. You have
Where
a
the
little
1
time.
ball is right now is a good place to break, a little bit to the left, maybe.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 inches out,
Yeah.
but a couple from where he was. I see. We just. See, now this is a weak safety. When you have. He had ball in hand there, right?
No.
He didn't have ball in hand?
Oh, he did have ball in hand. Yeah. He clicked on the break. He did.
He had options to marry the ball up, and by that I mean he had options to stick the cue ball on top of a ball, but create distance as well. This is it kind of worked out, but even though he has to hit a bridge, I would be calling. I don't think you can see this. I would be calling the 4 in the top right hand corner
also
here.
A lot of good things can happen from here because the cue ball is going to be moving, and that 1 ball might
He
stop.
might not hit it.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you could tell he was definitely uppercutting the ball.
He rushed it, I think, and added a little bit of right spin, which he didn't intend.
Yeah, we're looking at the replay now. Yeah, it sure does look like he did. He didn't add it when he was cueing at the ball, but it was a follow through that veered off. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Now
he's
this
on
is
2.
a better safety.
Yeah, he's on 2, but he has.
Except he needs to hit it harder. Now imagine if the 1 ball was under the 10, 6, 7.
Yeah, and not close to our rail, which leaves more options for the opponent when it's close to the rail.
So now Jose just wants to do what he did last time.
Yeah, go 2 rails. I think.
Just don't scratch in the side. It would be real unfortunate to scratch in the side from here.
Oh, no.
Not the corner.
Oh, he scratched on the corner.
Yeah, now, did Samir tell him?
Yeah.
He must have, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fourth
You know, this is the way it goes sometimes, though. I've had my share of three fouls.
I don't think he's gonna be mad at that shot he scratched on last, but he's gonna definitely be mad on that one ball he missed. He didn't hit with the one rail kick.
Yeah.
The bridge. Yeah.
We were in here talking smack about his safeties, but they worked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of guy, though, you guys might be hearing me in here and thinking, well, you don't play very good. Why are you being so judgmental? But I could get out there and play perfect for 5 hours and find, like, a lot of things that I would want to improve on. I'm never happy. I'm constantly trying to figure out how to better the game. Now, you would think I would practice with that kind of outlook, but no. No. That's way too much work. All right. So, all right, chat. What do you guys think is the overall score? What do you think the overall outcome is going to be? Get your guesses in while it's early. Last time I asked, but we were at the end of the set. I want to know what you guys think after the first 30 or 40 minutes. Let's get some interaction.
So, Samir missed the brake a little bit to the left from this camera we're seeing right now, or from the right of the one ball.
This is tricky. What do you think about...
Spinning the one ball?
No. What do you think about pushing here? What do you think about shooting the two rails towards these balls and having the cue ball come like this into this area over here? What do you think about that?
That would be a good shot, but he went for the kick, and now...
Yeah, now
it worked out fine.
He didn't sell out, but he left like a good aggressive safety option.
Yeah.
The reason I like to push there is because, one, you tie up the balls, which elongates the game, which is in your favor, because as we know, if you're pushing, you can take the worst of it.
Yeah.
And also, there was no way to kick at that ball and have like a real positive outcome that I could see reliably.
Yeah, I don't like this shot either.
No.
He did it like twice where he underhit it.
Yeah.
Like the same shot. Now, Jose here, I think he's going to roll this cue ball and stick him behind that 4 ball. And roll that 1 ball where the 8-9 is. Okay. He got that.
Yeah, I think Samir could stand to be a little more aggressive with this safety play. I do.
So I think it's going to be 15-10 for
15-10, Jose. So I haven't seen these guys play too much. I think he's going to miss this ball. I think he's going to hit the 9. Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. You know, and it's funny, these guys seem to be missing wide, right?
Yeah.
Like the balls are going wide. And on a diamond, you tend to miss short.
Sure, yeah.
So either they're getting some unwanted side spin, which I don't think is the case, or I know when I'm struggling to see the lines, you know, everyone kind of has their own way of kicking the balls, but I take a few steps back. It helps me visualize the table. I think that's a good tip for people who are struggling to really find those tangent. Oh, we're flying.
Yeah.
We're flying at it.
Look at this 4 ball.
Oh, man.
Oh, it did block
it. Man.
So the one thing that I have noticed before is you see people that typically bank at higher speeds, and then they'll come out, play here on the stream, and start slowing everything down. And of course, that makes everything go a lot wider whenever it comes to that 1 rail bank.
Yeah, if you hit the ball slower, the angle is gonna wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go wider than expected. But if you hit it harder, the angle is gonna be short.
I'm thinking that you know. Oh boy.
Did he move it?
I don't think you did. I think we're gonna get a second try.
Yeah.
I think, man, people just don't understand how much all the different factors that are involved in pool.
Nice shot there.
Well, yeah, sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. You know, it could be. You guys might think I'm crazy, but everything affects the way that the tables play. The temperature of the room, the humidity of the room, the temperature of the balls.
The lights.
how you strike the cue ball. People think that they get bad rolls when the ball's skid, but in my opinion, oftentimes it's the bad delivery that causes the skid. That that's just me. Maybe I'm like over. That's just me being overcritical, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. There's just 1,001 factors.
Ooh.
He shot that ball way too fast.
Yeah, you expect
Okay,
it.
here's a good example of option.
Yeah, now Jose has an option to give it back if he doesn't like it. But I think he can see the right side of the 4-ball.
Yeah.
So, okay. Watch out, Jose.
Can you move?
Yeah, I
he
like
can see. He's
Banking
gonna
this
play-
ball like this.
Yeah, we're going with the cue ball behind
Yep.
the 7-ball.
I think you do the same shot, except you apply right spin to that ball.
If he make a little bit of right spin, he's gonna go like this.
Down.
Towards,
towards the 7.
Leave him somewhere below that 7-ball.
Yep,
And the
yep,
cue
yep,
ball
yep.
and the 4-ball and the other short rail.
So I like to cut this 4-ball in at like 11 o'clock
Yeah.
and come 2 rails between the 8 and 9 up and down
Yeah.
towards the middle of the table.
Yeah, I think he was going for that cut.
Yeah, he just hit it thick.
Yeah, he missed it.
Well,
He
neither of us thought
yeah.
about playing safe. So we're kicking. I don't know
He
that you
might.
can see this ball. Even if you can see it, can he beat the side pocket? You always kick 2 rails here, right?
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that side pocket.
Short rail, long rail.
Yeah,
it looks like he's trying to
gonna
hit it.
draw it and leave the 4-ball on the short rail. That's he banked it.
Yeah.
It's all about he added a little bit more speed there because he thought that he was gonna scratch on that side pocket if he hit the cue ball. So he played it with more speed, and the 4-ball banked back.
Okay, so we're definitely playing the carom here.
Yeah, gonna thin this 4-ball.
I like hitting this ball with
Oh.
left spin.
You have to throw the 6-ball towards the corner pocket.
Yeah, left spin and a little harder because what good is going to come of just barely making the 6-ball with no... I understand that you think you're adding percentage points to like making the ball, but what good does making the ball do if you don't get a shot afterwards? You have to get the 4-ball far enough away from the rail. This is another good example of like, if you're going to hit that ball, you got to hit like playing the carom that he just played where he drew back. It was a good shot, but there was no opportunity to win the game. You got to hit that ball harder.
Ooh,
Yeah, and now his only saving grace was the 10-ball, and he's moved it. All of that was because he made a poor decision to. I think he played the right shot. I think you're supposed to try to make the 6,
Yeah,
but I think you got to be very cognizant of where the 4-ball is going, because ultimately that's the ball you're playing shape on.
yeah.
If it doesn't come back down table, how are you going to win?
Yeah, so right now here, Samir barely missed that, but now he has he's straight in on the 5-ball, and the cue ball is frozen to the rail, which leaves him a difficult shot to play.
I kind of like to bank this ball on one rail and have the cue ball go 1-2 over for the 7. You're going to win that way more than you aren't. Was that too
Yeah,
fast? Were we good?
Yeah,
Oh, you were
still
just switching
drawing
the
earlier.
angle.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to get the lines off before they shot, but didn't.
Oh, yeah. I understand. Well,
Nice
now
shot
that was a
there.
good shot.
Yeah, nice shot there, boy.
That was a good shot.
See
But-
it going off all that kind of position.
Did that 9-ball block the 8-ball from going to that side
Yeah.
pocket? That's the question.
Can we see a side angle?
I think he's blocking it right now. Oh, okay.
I don't know that it goes.
So he's looking at it right now. I think he's gonna play the 8 in the corner, which is
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fine shot.
yeah, it's the right shot.
Yeah, you just hit it with like
just here.
what would that be, like 2 o'clock?
Yeah, 1-2 o'clock.
Just try to get right up exactly just like that. See how it checked off the
Yeah, he I think he tried to get a little bit towards more of the center of the table, like right here, so he could draw it and play the 9 on the side. But he ended up on the wrong side of the ball.
So
Which is
people
still not
try to punch this ball in, right? You don't have to punch this ball in.
Yeah.
See what he
But
did?
he
He
tried.
made himself lose the game. All you gotta do is draw lightly into the 9-ball.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. You only need an inch or 2 of separation between the cue ball and the 9-ball to have a very, very operable shot.
Yeah, and you don't need the 9-ball to move.
Yeah, it's not going to move
Yeah.
far, and you're not going to get. All you have to do is have a good understanding of tangent lines, and you never shoot that ball that way.
All right. So this shot right here we talked about a lot last week. He's
Up and down, right?
go up and down here is better,
Yeah.
which he tried, but he missed.
Man, he just has a
overcut that
lot of
9-ball.
unwanted movement.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to hit this ball a million miles an hour and try to draw back and get straight on the 9.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not particularly hard if you have a good stroke, but just draw back, 12, 18 inches.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good shot right there.
Is it?
He's on the wrong side, but still, he can go 2 rail or 3 rails, come back in the center of the table. I think that's what he's trying.
Yeah. He'd be hitting that shot a lot more if he didn't get right in front of the side pocket.
Also, if the cue ball ended up
anywhere else,
frozen to that rail, you just don't want to play spin on it, left or right.
Yeah, the reason I was talking about coming short on that ball isn't because it's hard to draw back there necessarily. It's because it's so much easier to get on the 10. The cue ball has to travel more, but that's not necessarily a bad thing in a case like that.
Yeah.
The knowledge is power. The trick is knowing when it's good and when it's bad. That's what takes thousands of hours.
Yeah. If you guys saw that Jose was taking his time on that 8 ball, also on that 9 ball, but he kind of rushed that 10 ball, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't take his time. So that costed them the game right there. Now it's 5-3, I think.
It is, yeah. If any of you guys were tuning into the last stream that we did, we talked a lot about how when you get into a position to win, you really need to capitalize and punish your opponent. And part of that is doing whatever is necessary to win the game. And I don't mean get down and shark the guy when he's shooting the 10. What I mean is figure out what composure is to you, right? Figure out where you need to be in your mind to give yourself the best chance of winning. And if your head is crowded with all of the anticipation of winning, it kind of loses the focus that it needs to win.
Yeah. Look at this break. He's playing a little bit of right angle. Yeah, that's why he missed it twice on the same side of that 1 ball. That's exactly it. Worked out like the last
I wonder if he thinks he's hitting the middle, but he's adding unwanted side spin. He did that earlier, kicking the ball. I bet he is.
You could see it from where.
For sure.
Yeah, when he's down on the ball trying to break, you can see that he's putting right English. I don't think he's trying to put that right English on that break.
Okay.
So what do you like here, drawing or going 2 rails?
On this line, from the 3 to the pocket, you want to be on this side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Would you play this?
Nope. I wouldn't go that way because of the 6 ball.
Or you would go this way.
Now, you don't have to hit this ball a million miles an hour. Just spin the ball. There you go. Good shot. Now, he's not on the right side of the ball, but it was going to be hard to get on the right side of the ball. Yeah. This, you just draw to the rail. Just glance out. Just straight. I don't spin this ball. I just use straight bottom English. Glance out. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, if it's
Take your time. Keep your head still.
Oh. If he has a wider angle, he could have, run to that 7 ball, a little bit pushing towards that corner pocket, and the 5 ball sitting right
it's
by
hard
the
to go
side
wrong.
pocket. Yeah, he could run out from there.
I think that's a problem in my game. I've gotten so used to really, really avoiding running into balls if at all possible that I kind of, Jeremy Jones says a really, really smart thing where he says sometimes you just have to let your talent work for you a little bit, take a little bit of the worst of it, and just know that you're good enough to get through it.
Yeah.
And the better you get, of course, the more that rings true.
Yeah.
So is he going to go long again? I don't think so. He's going to hit this ball full.
Yeah, you would like to hit this ball full, and okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he hit it with in the same spot that he hit the 5 ball, just with the slower cue ball.
Not a lot of people in Tampa roll this ball better than you do. You know that? You shoot this ball so good, just roll it. Don't punch it. Yeah. There's no reason to punch that ball, I don't think.
All right, so Samir has an open shot here on the 5 ball. Expect him to get.
He has a chance to run out.
Yeah, and he has.
You want to draw back like 8 or 12 inches?
Yeah, so he can play the 7 in that side pocket after the 6.
Right. Just stay still, man. Just stay still. There you go.
See that spin?
I just don't understand why you spin the ball like that.
Second shot where he had stopped that cue ball, and that cue ball had a lot of spin on it.
So now you just hit this ball with high English, 12 o'clock. You're going to glance to the rail here. The high English will take you forward. and out to get a shot on the
Yeah.
7.
Just maybe a hair of right English.
Nah, I don't think you got it.
He went the other side, which is not a bad shot, but now he landed funny on the 7 ball.
Yep. Now we're just trying to cut the 7 to the bottom left corner, come 1 rail to the center of the table.
Yeah. And if he has a bigger angle, he could go 3 rails like this towards the center of the table.
Yeah.
How about you?
Now this is a tester here. It's not an easy shot. Also, you have to go 3 rails on this shot, I think.
I like to roll this ball.
Yeah, I think even if you roll it here, you're gonna leave yourself a big angle on that 9 ball.
I don't think you are.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right. He overcut it, and he's still fine.
Yeah. I think he could have gotten real well. Just rolling that ball isn't easy.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to take your medicine when you get a bad angle.
Yep. So they're called the right shot.
See, I think he should have hit this 8 ball thinner and gone 2 rails, and you get the 8 ball to a similar position
instead of banking it.
Yep, that's a big shot. It comes up all the time, and people just don't see it. I like banking the 8 ball towards the chalk up under him.
Yeah,
and I like to hit it with inside spin.
This is not a bad shot, but the problem with this shot is that you leave your opponent
short.
Yeah. You leave your opponent in a place where that he can lock you up in a good safety, or just give a good distance between the balls. But
it kind of lends to what I was saying earlier. He's not as aggressive as he should be with safeties.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. Jose shot. I think he should have banked the 8 ball where the cue ball is right now, like right here, and go with the cue ball 2 rails.
Yep.
And leave him here and leave the 8 behind the 10. What he was trying is also,
it's not bad. It's just not as good.
Yeah, it's just that when you don't get behind the 10 ball, you leave a shot for your opponent, which he did right here.
So I like cutting the 8 ball thin to the right and going 2 rails towards the 9 with the as a safety.
Yeah, that was I like
this is good.
Shot. I like
this is good.
Shot. Yeah, on that.
So now you're gonna 4 rail this ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up.
Yeah, can he see it full? That's the question.
I think he can.
If he can, then that's the right shot.
Yep,
that's even better. Drawing sliding that cue ball towards that 10 ball.
Yep.
And leaving distance. That was a nice execution there by Jose.
So now I think he's got him on the rail. Normally you'd like to kick behind the 8 ball. That's a real good shot, and you can control it real well. Here, I think that you're only trying to leave distance. You're trying to get the 8 ball under the 10 ball as far as speed is concerned, and you're just trying to get the cue ball onto the right side so that maybe you hook him with the 10, but more likely you just leave him a tough shot where he has to thin a safety, or you're putting him in a position where he doesn't win. The cue ball is much less important than the 8 ball here. What's important is that you get the 8 ball to the bottom rail.
Yeah. The bank is on to. It's not a bad shot here. The bank. I think he's gonna try to go rail first here. Oh no. Right, banking.
Yeah, I don't think it went.
No, I was talking about the bank on the other side. Where if you hit it short, you hit where the chalk is and leave the 8 ball there. The cue ball will still be up table.
So you go 1 rail or 2 rails here? He played short side. I was talking about coming up. That's not a bad shot.
Yeah,
it's not a bad shot at all. This is the pinch shot.
He landed perfect on that.
He just stopped the ball. There you go.
Yeah,
that's what he did. No need to go to the rail there and hit the ball twice as hard. See how his foot is like up in the air?
Yeah.
Did you see his right foot?
Yeah.
Like he was like.
Yeah, I think he was jacked up a little bit on that shot. That's why. That's the replay.
We'll go grab a drink. Y'all still want to be able to use the.
Oh, no, we'll wait for you.
Yeah, we'll wait for it. Alright, so it's 5-4 now, going toward the 10th rack. Jose's breaking.
Thanks, sir.
So for the viewers out there, how do you think the match is going right now? And what do you think the overall score is going to be?
We got some answers for that earlier. We got a 15-12, a 15-10.
Yeah, but right now I'm asking them again because before it was tied. Now Samir is up, and I saw in the comments a lot of them pick Jose.
Yeah, I think I don't have any skin in the game. I think Jose has a little bit of the best of it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you have to win. So now I like to just slow bank the ball, get the 1 ball by the 7, get up under the 9. It can go poorly that way, but it's a lot easier than any other safe that you have there.
Austin Brooks says that he still picks Jose 15-12. He seems to be the stronger, smarter player.
Well, yeah, but Samir's been out here a lot more. Samir's played out here a lot more. Probably, I think Jose's only been here once, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it does seem like he has a better grasp of like game theory, but not so much so that he's stealing. You know what I mean, guys? Like he's not stealing.
Yeah, I expect this to be close, to be honest. I agree here with Austin. Yeah, you never know. This is cool, after all. That's what he says.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
exactly
that's a pretty fair.
Yeah, that's right. I agree
Pretty
with that.
fair remark. So, what do you think about this shot?
Does he have the bank? Can he see enough of that 3 ball so he banks it?
Yeah.
Oh, he calls the 10 ball. He calls it. He's gonna go for that 10 ball.
We're going for it,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. We're
On this
going
shot,
for it.
Like Dale said before, you want to add left spin on that shot to throw the 10 ball a little bit toward that corner pocket, but he just caught it thinner than he wanted to, a lot thinner.
So I don't mind playing short side on this ball, sliding underneath the 6 towards the 4. Yeah, I don't know what It worked out great, but man, it sure didn't have to. I'd be interested to know exactly where he meant to end up there.
Yeah.
Because I think playing short side on that ball was the key. He's already got a bad angle on the 5.
But it's not that bad.
I mean, it's not good.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know if he could have passed that 9 ball
Remember-
one rail between the.
Remember the shot that Samir scratched on earlier?
Yeah.
This is the same shot.
And what's the cue ball?
Yeah, going right
Same
towards the
way,
corner.
yeah.
This is how Samir should have shot his 10 ball.
With this speed. Yeah.
Now he's going to go, it looks like 3 rails.
Yeah. Oh, he caught that 10 ball.
I don't think he
Is
did.
the cue ball gonna slow down? Yeah. Stop
So-
in time where he could go 3 rails. So
Yeah, you're looking at 11 o'clock, 4 rails.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go. This is what he's trying to go. I went
There you go.
too far there, and like just there. Yeah,
Good shot.
4 rail
Good shot.
for the 9 ball.
This is the shot that I was talking about the other day as well, where you can go too far, but it's hard to go too short. I don't like going 1 rail there. I like going 2 because you get closer to the 10.
Yeah.
But you have to hit it with inside English. That's one of my strengths, so I lean towards that. But
Joe was talking about going forward on that shot.
yeah. Player preference, I think. I don't necessarily believe that there's a right way to do.
Yeah, the 10 ball was pretty in a good spot that wherever he lands on that cue ball, as long as it's above that 10 ball line,
I think
he could
people
make it.
with a smoother stroke have a tendency to go more forward,
Yeah.
and people with like a stronger, more aggressive stroke like to draw it.
Yeah, also Dale hits that shot like so good that you think it's an easy shot, but then you go down on the table and try and make the same shot, you miss it.
Well, there's 873 things you can do on a pool table, and that's the one thing that I do well. So, you guys have the rest.
Dale, we all know that.
No.
You play good. Play better than everyone. Here.
Somebody's trying to get their.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Oh, watch out! Oh, that key ball got kicked by that egg ball on the side. Also, he mishit the break to the right or the left of the 1 ball.
The best way to get your spot down, in my experience, is to go get a job. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Well, you
So
got.
what are we doing here?
Is your spot down or no? I don't think it did.
I mean, I think it should.
It should, but a lot of people think you're still playing.
Yeah, that's the
He's
problem.
gonna go
What
for
did
the
these
3 foul
plans
here.
say?
He's gonna go 3 foul here.
How you go for the 3 foul here, but you didn't go for the 3 foul last time?
I don't know, but I think
Right?
I think he can. Can he spin it past that?
I
big
think
ball?
he's got to jump it.
Yeah, it's not an easy jump if you're trying to cut it. But I would go try to hit it full.
To play safe.
Yeah.
You want to bank the 1 towards the 8 and get the cue ball with draw. That was
he hit it so soft. He
That
got
was-
over the 10 ball, the 8 ball.
So here I think you want to hit you want to jack up a smidge. That's kind of how I would do it. And get the cue ball to force down and come up towards the center.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like.
You can go forward 2 rails as well.
But you just gotta control the speed.
Yeah.
He didn't there.
So the reason that going forward is easier to do,
Yeah.
but you have to spin the ball.
Yeah.
And so it's harder to do. If you're good at it, it's an easier route. But if you're not good at it, then you're struggling.
I think Carl just made a good point over there.
Inconsistent thought process.
Yep. Yeah, and you know what? That's
So keep on
That's-
to the side.
an inconsistent thought process. It's one of those things where unless you've taken a lot of time and really considered, I like to call it game theory, right? Like, I've probably watched, 7,000 hours of commentated pool videos. I don't have a life. I just go to work. So, I've just listened to the best for a long time. You don't want, so this is definitely a lapse in judgment, not just because he got bad, but because why would you ever want this angle? You always want the angle on the other side of the 3.
Yeah,
If the 3 was on this line, you always want to be on this side so that when you shoot the ball, you can come out for the 4. The other way, you have to go across the other side. The cue ball travels more, and it doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah.
And it makes the shot harder. Now, it makes the shot harder because you're cutting the ball backwards to a blind pocket, whereas before you can see the pocket in your peripheral vision.
Yeah. Also, you're trying to spin it and come towards the center of the table, which is not easy from the rail.
Okay. So now we're playing draw the ball 2 inches. Cheat the pocket if at all possible, just to get off the rail. This table isn't super tight. It's just like a standard, they're all tough, but standard 4.5-inch diamond plays great.
Yeah, he's going for just a little bit one coming out. Oh, he's trying to force it.
Tried to do too much.
Yeah.
You just draw the ball a few inches, take the shot in the side, because the shot in the side leads to the 7 ball. If you were taking a tougher shot to get to a tougher shot, then you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But so you got to slow roll this ball. This is a good idea.
Yeah. Worked out fine too.
Sometimes when you shoot the right shot at the right speed, you get rewarded. Or that's what I tell myself, so I don't go crazy.
Now, I don't know if Samir can bank this towards that short rail over here. Just bank it like this and go here with a 5 ball and leave the cue ball on this rail. That's what he tried. Oh, he tried.
He tried
went
to
for the
make
bank.
it.
Yeah, he went for the bank.
Yeah, if I were to coach Samir so far, I think I would say that he's a little over aggressive with the shots that he does shoot, and a little under aggressive with the safeties that he plays.
I agree with that, Dale.
Good speed.
This was a good shot.
Yeah, especially jacked up. I think Jose hit it perfect
Now,
right there.
this is a good ball. For all you guys out there that are learning to jump, or maybe you jump a little better than the average player, this is a ball where I draw this ball. I jump draw it. It doesn't even look like he's gonna. Looks like he's going towards the 7, don't it? He hit it. He hit it though. I like to jump
here.
I like to jump draw that ball because it's a good ball to try to make, because when you do, you have a good shot on the 6.
Also, you don't have to do a lot of the cue ball if even if you
This is a good shot. This is the right shot.
It's a good shot.
This is the right shot. My only real critique is that you want to get the cue ball to the bottom rail, but man, is he close. You couldn't have done that too much better.
Yeah. Do you like the same shot here going 3 rows? I think there's a lot of blockers here, but still you could bank it.
I like to bank it this ball. I think the bank, I'd like to think I bank decent. and that matters. But I don't think the bank is any. Yeah, I think the safe is just too hard. Also, I can't see that far, so I always bank at it. But that's just me being an individual.
I think he has a shot on the 5-ball.
I do too. This is another one of those side spin shots where you don't hit it high at all. You just side spin 2 rails between the 7-9. Oh, he played safe.
He might. I think he couldn't say enough that 5-ball to make it.
Unfortunate to hit the 7 in that way. So now we're gonna bank the 5 towards the 6-10 and try to drift the cue ball under the 7.
Yeah.
The last time he tried to do this, he hit the ball thick and double kissed it. If you guys recall.
That's a good shot. It looks like it, but
he overcut it.
Yeah, overcut that 5-ball. That's why the cue ball went a little wider than he wanted to. Now Jose in a good spot here to run out. Goes one rail now toward the center of the table. He doesn't want to be jacked up on that A ball. I don't think he is.
I think he would bust it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you like here?
I like to just stop the ball.
Stop the ball.
I like to stop the ball, shoot the 7, go 1 rail towards you.
He put a little bit now. He has to put a little of right English on it, don't you think?
I don't think so, because you don't have to be straight in on the 7. You just need to get to the middle of the table.
Oh, he went the other way.
I like this shot. I think I would have rolled it, but and by rolling it, I mean I'd have shot the 8 ball into the
other
top pocket instead of the bottom. He still made it though, and it looks like he's gonna get there.
Yeah.
Now the question here is: do you like pinch draw this ball with low left, like he did?
Yeah.
See, I like to draw that ball a little more and get perfect. That's probably why I miss it. But there's nothing wrong with what he did. It's probably the right thing.
Oh, cue ball against always that side pocket. He doesn't want to scratch now.
It's all fun and games until you scratch there, and then you never pop that ball again.
Or you go in 2 rails with that shot.
Well, you never scratch when it's 5-5. You scratch when it's 13-14.
Yeah.
And thus you never shoot it that way ever again. But sometimes you gotta learn the lesson first. Okay, so we're trying to make the 7-8.
Let's
7-8 in the side.
Yeah, he was breaking a lot towards the center of the table. Let's see if he moves further out here, because the wing balls were going above that side pocket.
He might be a little further out. I don't know if it's by design.
Yeah.
See how he moved. This is a good lesson, guys. See how he moved further out, and man, the wing balls got a lot closer.
Yeah, the wing ball flies straight in that side pocket.
A little bit angle too. Small, but
oh no, the 7 ball didn't go. The 1 ball went. Oh, the 7 ball went too in the side pocket. Okay.
Okay.
I think he's okay there.
I like to stop this ball. I like how he's shooting. Just stop the ball.
So now he has to draw it and play the 5
So
in the left top corner from
this is the big shot. I would be looking around. I would be walking around and trying to figure out exactly where I want to get on the 5.
And now look where he left.
Yeah, because this is not it. Yeah. The 4 to the 5 is the game. That once you play as good as these guys, that's the shot that wins you the game. It's the difference between being straight in on the 6 to get to the 7 and being in no man's land like he is now. Now he's got to, if he wants to be aggressive, he has to stop, think at the ball.
The safety. That's what he said, I think. Yeah, that's what he said. This is a good safety right here. It's that cue ball good behind that 8. I don't think he got there.
Got him.
Yeah. Right here, I like that 2 rail safety. Going like this. The cue ball, or a little bit with English comb.
I don't know if I like that shot. I think if you thin that side, you're going to leave the 6 too close to the rail for comfort.
You got the 9 to block the 6 ball. I think he has the angle. Yeah, that's what he played. But you're right. The angle didn't go there.
I don't think it did what you wanted it to. It was real hard to get between the 7 and the 10 coming off the second rail.
I think he put spin on that cue ball. That's why it hit the 7 ball.
He's already shooting this ball. Yeah. Yeah, I think, another thing I might say to these guys is that they just need to slow down a little bit. I'm a pretty fast player. I don't like it when people play slow. I don't think it's good for the game. I think it's terrible for the game. But there's something to be said about giving yourself the best opportunity to win. And sometimes, especially if you're not a seasoned gambler, sometimes you get out there and you're in the heat of battle, you feel a little uncomfortable, and the next thing you know, you're shooting a ball that you're not ready to shoot. And the problem is, the next thing you know comes a lot. Now you're doing it every rack, and you don't know that you're doing it because no one's telling you you're doing it. You're just burning your money, and I've been there.
Yeah.
Now he did good here.
Yeah, I think he wanted a little bit the cue ball to move just probably like 1 inch further, so he can get an easy draw, 2 rail draw on that shot. But
I like putting a stroke on this ball.
Yeah,
I like to hit the bottom rail.
Yeah, go in 2 rails hitting.
He's
the
not gonna though.
Yeah, that's the problem. You would like to catch that second rail so you can guarantee a good shot on that 9 ball.
So this is what I meant earlier when I said you can go too far, you can't go far enough, blah, blah, blah. In this case, he could go too short, but he couldn't go too far, which is why I like drawing the cue ball to the bottom rail. Because as long as the cue ball hits the bottom rail, he can't go wrong. Now look. Now because he didn't do that, he made a great shot on the 9 and left himself,
funny on the 10.
Funny on the 10. Yeah. He would say that he's supposed to make this ball, but
you don't know. It's 5-6, and
he would never
down 1 game.
Yeah, he would never have to be in that position with just a little wiser.
He overcut it. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and then, and this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. You got to be a little more careful with your thought process, I think.
Austin Brooks says it's about consistent routine.
Yeah, I agree. But none of the good players get up and rush a ball because they want to remain consistent. That's kind of a consistent routine only works when things are routine.
Yeah.
When things are a little funny or they require a little more. I think Dennis Orcola is a real good example. Dennis will be down waiting for the balls to stop rolling and already stroking at the cue ball before it stopped rolling. But he doesn't do that in a big match.
Yeah.
Unless he's up 7 or 8-2 and he's, top 5 in the world and has been for the last decade.
On you.
Yeah. There's a time and a place to take your time.
The A-ball went straight in that side pocket. Nice pop on that cue ball. Unfortunately, he got kissed, but he still has a shot. That 1 ball. It's a nice break right there.
See, I like going 2 rails between the 10 and the 5. I don't think a lot can go wrong. I know it seems like a lot can go wrong.
Oh, you mean just hit the diamond right here before and go 2 rails? Yeah, I like that shot. He decided to play it on the corner, which is not a bad shot.
Sorry,
Yeah, has a good angle.
This is a good shot.
Yeah, he has a good angle.
Just make sure you make the ball. Take your time a little bit. Good shot.
Do you like going 3 rails? I like going 3 rails. Or do you like drawing 1 rail out?
I like drawing 1 rail. I don't know that he has a good angle to go 3 rails without. I mean, it worked out, but you see what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think he could get the long way. This is not good. This is hard to hold.
I think he has to go to that short rail and come back, don't you? That's your shot right there.
Yeah.
Hitting it with inside.
He could draw 3 rails. He could come this way.
Yeah, I don't like him playing that shot. I think he's just gonna make it. Yeah, and take the cut on that 6 ball.
Yeah. See, that was the problem with having to cut that ball backwards. I think you're better off going 3 rails around and shooting the ball in the upper corner if you're gonna be aggressive there.
Yeah.
I think I would have considered playing safe on the 4. And I know that might sound silly, but it was just hard to win that game
Yeah.
otherwise.
I think on that 5 ball, he could have maybe played the cue ball to the 10 and stopped it there. Catch a little bit of it, where you can have a shot on that 6 ball to cut it. Other than that, Dale's shot going 3 rails is not bad, but you got to put a lot of stroke in it.
Yeah, and not only do you got to give it a lot of stroke, but you have to have a lot of touch with that stroke, because if you go 7 or 8 inches too far, and we're talking about going 14 feet first, if you go 14 and a half feet instead of 14 feet, now all of a sudden it's a moot point. It was a bad decision to begin with.
Yeah.
So this is like a dead kiss if you're going to like bank 1 rail to play safe. I like
he's making it. He's trying to make it and draw it to that 10 ball. Where he had
I
nine.
don't know. That was a good shot, though.
That's a good shot.
Wonder if he makes that more than this.
On this shot, I like doing 2 rails and coming towards the center of the field just like that.
Yep. Just like that, we're going to be 8-5, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice out by Jose.
Austin, I played Earl one time, and I think I said this last time, but I've played, multiple world number ones, lots of Moscone Cup players, beaten a few of them, and when I tell you that Earl Strickland played the best set on me that anyone has ever played on me, I'm not lying. He played so good. It was criminal. It was criminal. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming out here and doing the Donnie Mills match. I'm going to try to make it. I got signed up for a tournament, but, man, I just don't practice. Tournaments aren't any fun. So you see how he hasn't changed where he's standing. He's changed how he's starting to hit the balls. I would recommend a closed bridge, but because what's happening is he's gotten the pop, and so the strike is better. And because the strike is better, he's starting to make the wing balls. But the power is not there to be conducive for the balls. So they're kind of like tying up.
I should do that there because I have an open bridge on the bridge.
Yeah, I've only been trying to change that about you for, I don't know. Ever since we quit gambling and started being friends.
I need time.
We were enemies for years.
Yeah, I need time to change that. It's not easy, man.
I don't know if they want me to tell you how much is in the middle.
200
I think it stays there. Yeah.
Where does it
stays on
say?
the stream, I'm not sure.
I don't think you can quite see it on the screen. But yeah, this isn't a secret.
Yeah, just
Their wife's know.
just a couple hundred, man. Good practice. This is the kind of stuff Mubarak and I used to do, man. We played all of the $100 and $200 sets.
Well, now,
Here,
lock up safe.
you know what you don't want to do is flip the 4.
Or the 3 ball. All
right, here's another good example of not being aggressive enough with your safeties.
Yeah, I don't like this shot.
What's the point of this? I understand what the point is, and sometimes you play it safe just to get you through the inning. But when you have the option to really tie your man up, you do it. Now he's going to hit, the problem is when these things work out, because then guys get rewarded for making bad decisions and think that it's right. And it's really just how we as humans learn. Like, it's no fault of their own. They just don't have anyone to tell them any better. This was a good shot.
Yeah, he killed it with the left spin there.
Yeah, he did lay up
the 2 balls.
But, if you jump over the 10, make the 2, come up and down the table, make the 3-7 combination, get a shot on the 3, and then run out, then you did pretty good.
Yeah, he made the last shot. He dart jumped on it, so let's see how he does there. Oh, he made it too.
Yeah.
Watch out, he doesn't want to go behind that 5. I think he's good.
Now, when I tell you I cannot dart jump a ball,
yeah,
I will make an absolute fool of myself trying to do that.
Now, if I
can't do it.
I understand.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Let me tell you now, I can't jump any ball, so.
Any balls? You can't jump any balls.
You already know, man.
Not now who's trying to get their spot
Hey,
down.
people watching on the ring game, I never hit a jump shot. He missed a combination. It's not easy to play a combination when you roll the cue ball.
What do you think about the carom here?
Does it go? I think it's.
I think it does. I think you hit the 3 ball, come off the rail. Don't spin this ball.
Yeah.
Do not spin this ball.
Just flat top.
Yeah, because the good thing about the carom is that you get to hit it in a speed that you can play position for the 3.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
But he's fine.
Yeah, he has a cut, but I don't think he's gonna go for the cut, does he? Because he played safe from this spot like a lot of times. This is a much harder shot than.
I wonder if he can thin this ball like under towards the rail and then be on the other side.
Oh, now it's one hand. He didn't catch the rail there.
Yeah.
Now he might.
Yeah, maybe a little more thought would have been prudent. So now defense.
Yeah,
I don't think that you should play safe here because you have ball in hand.
Here, but I think he's gonna play the safe because he feels like he needs to open the 9 or the 10.
So for all you guys at home, or maybe Samir when he rewatches this match, the reason that you're supposed to be aggressive here and not play safe is that you already have ball in hand. All of the balls go. The 4 ball is laying up, so it's not hard to get from the 3 to the 4. The 5 lends itself to the shot. So what does having ball in hand here do for him that he didn't have last rack? Yeah. All he did was give his opponent a chance to get out of a bad situation.
Yeah, and the problem is I thought he was going to play that shot, the defense shot, and move the 10 or the 9 from there, because it's a little bit funny in a funny spot. But he didn't do that. I think he's going to try and go safe here again because he's on 2. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the 3rd safety here.
So I know when I'm sitting in my chair and I see a guy do this to me, I know he feels like he can't run 6 balls.
Yeah.
And that gives me some sort of confidence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not an easy jump right here. Just make sure you don't put any spin on it to hit it. Just aim full on that 3 ball. You don't want to scratch. You don't want to do anything.
So what happens if he had hooked him under the 4 ball there?
So real quick, with the last statement, I think that's one of those kind of situations that comes down to you're also not going to see Samir calling you out until he gets a little bit more advanced on some of the different shots, as opposed to like that one, he can call a defense and feel relatively confident that it's not going to be hit, and then he might get a 3 foul, and he doesn't ever have to deal with that 9 ball.
Yeah, but I think the 9 ball goes past the 10. Like, you're going to play position on the left side of the table because, obviously you're not going to play position on the... Now, okay, here's a position where he has option to put him back in from here. I'm not completely sure that's a terrible idea.
Well, I think he can just flip the 10 ball off the left side here and go forward like this with just top spin, no English. If he can do that shot,
I think he's going to come under it if he rolls it. I think he might even hook himself.
He hit a full, but you still have a shot. I think he
it worked out pretty well, really.
Yeah, I think he overcut that 3 ball. That's why
that's why he went under, went into it.
Went full in the. Actually, yeah.
I mean, I could have just misread the angle. So just a stop shot. Keep your head still. There you go. Good shot. Spins the ball. I don't know how he does it. I would never make that ball like that.
Go 2 rails here. You don't want to go below that 9.
I would draw 1 rail.
I don't know if he has the angle to draw 1 rail.
I think he does.
Looks like a wider angle. That's why he went 2 rails right there. That's the shot.
That's the shot, Mubarak.
Yeah, I like it.
No. See, I like drawing that ball 1 rail.
Yeah, if he left himself a cut on this 9 ball, he would be fine. But it's still
he's fine anyway. Just stay still, man. Stay still. Yeah.
Yeah, he moved.
And he hit it with right spin, which is the only spin that you wouldn't hit it with.
Yeah, his cue action there lifted a little bit when he tried to draw the cue ball back to that rail. He jumped up before the shot. That's why he didn't hit the cue ball where he wanted.
You know why I did that? I'm going to tell you why I did that. Because he's down 8-5.
I know.
Pressure. Okay, here's a good example. That was not a good idea. Yeah. You hit the left side of the 10 and go 2 rails. Just like we've drawn up many times tonight.
Yeah, you leave the distance there.
He does the same thing here.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
the shot. See, watch out for that cue ball. Think he's good.
Oh, see,
but he
but
left the shot.
he made a good decision and got rewarded for it.
It's a long shot, but very makeable.
It is makeable, but it's not that easy.
I
Especially
don't want that shot. Don't get me
I
wrong.
mean, he doesn't speak for all of us. It's not makeable to me.
That's what I said. So it's not an easy shot. It's 8-5. You're trailing. Do you expect him to make it?
Yeah,
he
I
makes
get.
it.
Oh no, not like
No,
this.
like
Oh man, man. If he'd have
it's not
scratched
easy
there,
for you, but Samir over here,
Yeah.
that ball looks like nothing but a
Samir didn't have one doubt in his heart.
So we got the players taking a little break here. We'll be back.
Oh yeah,
Derek says he's looking forward to his beating. Man, I can't tell you how many times I took the worst of it, just like what you're doing, trying to get better, man. And it paid off for a while. I was pretty good for like 3 months one time. But
the whole 3 months. 10 years worth of practice. It's 3 months. Worth.
listen, I was really good for 10 out of the 12 weeks for sure. For sure. I'm gonna go get a drink, guys. Y'all want one? Oh, soda or water?
goes forward. So.
All right, we're back in action.
Sorry, we're a little slower on this side than the players are. That's a good problem to have.
So I have a good question for the guys listening to the commentary in particular. What can is there anything that we talk about where you quite don't understand, or are we using language that maybe you haven't heard before, or are we explaining things like not quite satisfactorily enough? Is that a word?
Yeah, no, you missed it. Satisfactory enough. That's good.
No L, huh? We were guessing. We were guessing.
So. All right, Bill, we got.
Oh, we're splitting duties now.
Oh boy.
My job.
Now you go ahead and draw. I'll do everything for you.
I feel like I got a raise.
All right.
This is how it is when you're working though. You just slowly compile more and more work, but you don't get paid more for it.
This is why I went to management in the first place, to get somebody else to do stuff.
Yeah. It's a stellar career move.
All right, so we have a tough shot here on Samir. He wants to draw to that side rail. It's a good shot. He wanted to get a little bit towards the center of the table, so he doesn't have to go 3 rails on this shot. To get on the 5 or just cut it slowly, leave him a long shot. That's what he did.
Nah, he didn't get the good angle though.
Yeah.
Once you get to a certain level, you just draw this ball 1 rail off the side rail, off the long rail. You don't roll this ball.
It looks like he was gonna play it in the corner. He got a.
This is not good.
Yeah, he left him a cut and opened that 7 ball, which was in a funny spot.
You know how to delete the lines?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go 2 rails under the 10, playing position for the 6-7 combination. I do not know why he would ever do it like that.
So
I don't mean that in a bad way. I just would have. He got fortunate, right? Like you guys can see that. Buddy Hall would just not agree. Buddy Hall would just want to know why he would ever do that. Just get to the middle of the table. Yeah. See, the reason you want to get to the middle of the table is that now the shot's harder. Sometimes being straight isn't always better. I think he can draw. Yeah. But like, imagine if he had just come a little short. He had like a 1.5 foot there where he comes short. Now he's got to punch the ball and come 1 rail out instead of just drawing it nice and smooth.
yeah,
It works out, but it's better in the long run to go the other way, I think.
all right. So we got Jose got that game. It's now
Back to a
9-6.
3-game lead.
Yeah, 3-game lead.
He's getting stroke a lot better than he was starting off. I mean, still, some of a few mistakes here and there, but
yeah, he's definitely playing better than when he started the set.
I asked the chat room if there's anything we can improve on, and I get an LOL. That's it. That's it.
So Alan,
No feedback.
control 8 leads control 9, or the opposite, control 9 leads. All right, Dylan, go ahead and try.
All right.
Explain this break so I can try the new feature here.
Okay, so we're looking to make the 4 and the 5 and the sides, and we're looking to if he breaks. Let's see what side he breaks on. We want the 1 ball to dress up in the side, playing position for the 1 ball.
Oh, I got
Is it? Yeah.
All right, he got
He didn't make the 4 or the 5, but where did the 2 ball go? He made the 3 ball 4 rails. Did the 2 ball go 4 rails? No,
he
the 2 ball got kissed in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Now I think he can make this 1 ball, but it's not an easy out from here.
Yeah, the tangent line's going straight to the corner pocket too.
Yeah, you would want to
Hit it with like low left.
Yeah. And
Or low right.
between that 7-8 center of the table.
What? Between the 7th.
Oh.
We were just playing the carom.
Yeah,
He said this carom's dead. It's dead. I'm going for it.
Thought he was gonna cut that ball and come between that 7-10.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Worked out.
Well, Samir here is jacked up on that 1 ball.
So now you want to clip this ball, have the cue ball come 1 rail, and have the 1 ball come 1 rail like this. There we go.
It's a nice shot.
He hit it a little hard.
Yeah.
But you guys can see where the power line in that shot. He definitely had control of the reins.
And there's also a lot of good things can happen if you hit the 4 ball. You know, slow down the cue ball and leave that 1 ball where it is now. Get hooked. But he just missed it.
So this is a good shot with bad speed.
Yeah. But he got a good roll there. I don't think he can cut it, but he looks like he's playing defense.
Now that would have been a good opportunity to play like a nice roll-up defense. That is a position where it's so hard to get a good safety that now you want to prolong the game and just ensure that you get another inning at the table. That position would have been a good position to play a nice roll-up safety.
Now look at this shot. Was it just played? He tried to roll that cue ball. Like Dale said, you need to be aggressive on shots like this. You want to hit it and leave the 1 ball the opposite side of the table where the cue ball is.
I think if I was talking to these guys, I would explain it as they need more purpose with the shot. Like they need to figure out exactly where they want the cue ball. And they also need to ask themselves, am I trying to hook them? Or am I trying to leave distance? Or am I trying to do both? And why am I trying to do that? What is reasonable and what isn't for this situation?
This is a tricky shot right here in the side pocket. The diamond table playing in the side pocket is so tough from that angle. It's almost impossible to make it.
So this is, it's hard. I'd like to say kick under it like he is, but it's going right towards the 8. Yeah. I think Jose is getting the best of the rolls. I think he's played a little better. Like, don't get me wrong, but he's also gotten a little more lucky in times where he could have gotten a little more unlucky.
That's a good shot right there by Samir. He carried that 4 ball in side pocket off the 7 ball.
So here's an example where, you know, to a certain degree, you can go too short, but you can't go too far. So hit the rail, draw back and hit the rail.
I think he tried that. That's what he was.
Yeah, I think so. I wanted him to hit the rail and come out.
Now he's gonna draw.
This is still fun.
Yeah. He needs to pinch it.
This is a pinch. There we go.
Right
there we go. Everyone say it with us.
Oh
yeah.
He did okay there, but I didn't like the shot that he chose.
No. Imagine if he pinched it. Now you got the cue ball out here.
Yeah, just roll the 7 ball. Just roll that 7 ball and make the 8 ball on the side.
You know how many new team names are going to be pinched from this point forward?
None. We have absolutely no influence. None.
I think you're right.
This is the pinch shot right here again. He wants to pinch the 8 ball, stay in the center of the table. He doesn't want to overhit it or follow through more than he wants to.
So,
you see, he followed through a little bit more. Did that 10 ball get him?
I don't think so. What Mubarak means is, as far as this line here, he wanted to stay on this side of the line because he could never get hooked behind the 10. And it's easier to play
the shape on that
position.
That side pocket.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Now it's 9-7. You know, I think Samir would tell you that he hasn't played his best, and I think Jose would tell you that he's gotten a little the best of the rolls, and there's still only a 2-game difference. And so, you know, Jose don't have to win this, but he's gonna win if Samir doesn't straighten up.
Yeah.
You know, knowledge is so powerful in pool. If these guys had like spent the time studying like we have, not just, you know, because that's all we do, but just it's been such a big part of our lives for so long.
It is.
Man, we probably have what, 12 or 15,000 hours of pool, just pool videos.
We probably
between us.
We probably could have done more too. You know, if I had the time, if I didn't go to school, if I had the time, probably be double that. Now it's 9-7. 2-game lead for Jose. Samir is breaking. It's race to 15, 10 ball, goal pockets.
I think Alan is a little too comfortable with this. He's just having a good time, having a few drinks. This is great.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there, Dale, but look at this break. He's gonna try and make that one ball in the side pocket, hitting it.
It doesn't look like he's spinning the ball anymore.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It didn't look like he was cueing towards the outside of the ball.
Yeah, he hit it good. He just hit it a little bit towards that left. He wanted to hit that one ball full. He just hit a little bit to the left. That's why he got short.
So when you're breaking from the side rail playing 10 ball, you're trying to make the one in the side.
Oh, look at that.
That's a prime example of I think he rushed it. I think he rushed it. Here's the thing: if you're in a run out and you've shot 6 or 7 balls and you have 2 or 3 ducks left, okay, get down and hit those balls at the pace that you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But if you just made a bad decision to lose a game and the guy runs out on you and you come back and you have an opportunity to overcome that adversity, to overcome that what's the word I'm looking for? Man, I can't remember. Adversity.
Good try there by Hook.
Yeah.
But
a good two-way shot.
Yeah. It's not an easy jump here because you have to jump the 6 ball, make the 1, and not hit the 3, 5, 9 down the table there.
Yeah.
Jump shot.
The length of it isn't difficult. It's can you prosper when you hit it?
Yeah. I mean, if you hit the 3 ball full, you still have a shot on the 2 ball.
Because it looks like a long jump shot, but really...
I like this shot here.
I don't think I've ever seen him hit one that has to fly that long.
Okay.
Hit it.
Yeah.
I like that shot that he was trying to do.
Bad speed.
Yeah, distant speed.
Good idea, bad speed. And it's bad speed because you're not giving yourself a chance to win the game. There weren't very many good outcomes that could nothing good could happen at that speed.
Look at this. He got wrong on that 2 ball. Now he has a good chance of blocking.
I like trying to get under the 7 here.
Yeah, I like the shot Dale called getting under 7, but I don't mind this too.
He's going
to Steve, but if you get under the 7, even if you hit it bad, you can hook him with the 4.
Yeah, also you eliminate a lot of angles there. What Dale was saying. And also the jump shot is not an option. Right now, I think he can jump it.
It's a relatively easy jump shot.
Yeah, just make sure you hit it full. There's a lot of good things can happen when he stays all of that. He was gonna try to stop that 2 ball there and make distance between the 2 and the 8 ball. I think he's gonna roll here behind the 8 ball. That's what he did.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
So, can Samir reach this jump? Because if he can,
he's right-handed.
If he can reach it, I think he's probably gonna make it.
Yeah, I like him making this shot here, getting on the 3 ball.
I don't like dart jumping. I don't know if he can jump the other way. See, I jump the other way pretty well, but I don't dart jump at all. I think the other style of jump was much better there.
Yeah.
Because you get to align your body much better.
No.
The dart, you have to be so far behind. This is a good shot.
I like this shot. Yeah.
It's a good shot. Now, he did leave a shot, but he did thread a few needles, and they don't always work out great. And if he had hit it, just a smidge softer, he'd have much more of a desirable result.
Yeah, the idea is there. It's just the execution.
This is the shot right here. He just loves to overhit this ball.
Yeah, I don't think he's comfortable, slow roll that ball, make it. I don't like it either. It's not easy to control, making that ball with left spin.
I like to shoot at this ball.
Yeah.
One rail,
draw
hit it with top English.
Oh, go forward.
I like to go forward and try to get on the same rail that the 4 ball's on. Because think about it like this. If you're over here, now you can shoot the 4 and come around.
Yeah.
But now that you're over here, you have to shoot the 4 and draw back one rail, which takes a bigger stroke. It's way harder to do, and it's not harder to get to the other spot.
Yeah. No, I think
you've asked yourself to do 3 times as well.
He's going to run to the 6-10 here. Look.
Yeah. And, this is why the other way was better. Like, results-oriented thinking says, oh, always do it the way he just did it. But you're not always going to hang up the 10.
Yeah.
And in a perfectly fair world, he would try to play the carom. The 5 ball is going to hit the short rail, long rail, the short rail, and come right up in front of the 10 and leave him a shot. But the world's not fair.
Watch out for the key ball. It's going.
I don't know if he should move that ball. I don't think it was gonna be a problem, but
it was definitely on the way. But just sportsmanship says you don't touch it.
Just wait for the cue ball to stop right there.
That's one of those funny things where, like, you can do things that would constitute bad sportsmanship, but you don't even think that might be bad sportsmanship. Well, I think that's one of them. But you learn.
Who are you and who are you playing? So if you're a mid-league, because I mean, obviously, like whenever you talk about like league play, and you're, it's a 4 versus a 3, you don't ever touch that ball because who are you to say where a ball is going to go every second? Now, if there's 2 7s playing, but that's the same as, do I give you the last 10 ball because it's straight in or make you shoot it?
Yeah, you have the option.
That's right. So it's definitely on the people. But now, I mean, they're out here playing for money, so I'm not touching anything until it moves, until it's stopped.
So the same break, Samir is gonna try and make that 1 ball on the sideball. He hit it good this time. Oh, he got kicked by the 2 ball.
Oh, yeah.
That was much older. Yeah, it's old.
Now Jose has a good.
Yeah, get him right up under the 9
option here. Yeah.
You hit the 3 ball, or you hit the 1 ball with spin. Yeah, I like going to the rail.
Yeah.
I like hitting that ball and coming to the rail with spin and dying up under the 9.
Yeah. So that
cue ball goes in the 1 ball goes in about the same place, but what being here does instead of being here is it takes away this angle or this angle. The 1 and 2 rail escape, you don't have it anymore. And, obviously that's the way it's going to go. Now imagine if he had to go 3 rails to the short rail, under the 3, under the 10. Also, the shot is so much harder.
Yeah, also it's funny because the 10 ball is like, in the way of that 3 rail kick Dale was talking about.
Yeah, it was just, it was several times harder. Now he's trying to get up under the 8. I don't like the speed there. I think you're supposed to roll that ball.
Go behind the 8 so you can make sure that you end up there.
And when I say roll, I don't mean softly. Yeah. That's not necessarily rolling. I just mean he's not going to strike the ball with like a downward motion. Like he's not going to stun the ball. So the cue ball or the object ball would still go, 10 or 15 feet, but he would still technically be rolling the ball and not stunning it. This was the result of a poorly planned safety. Okay. He's going to go right towards the 6.
Watch out for the 6 ball.
Oh, God.
Barely.
How many times you hit the 6 and scratch there? More than you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think you can control it, but then when you hit that ball, it's going to just the 6 ball.
So, I don't like this shot. Not because of where it got, just... I think you don't go forward there. I like that he drew it, but I think you just flat stun the ball. I don't think you draw the ball. And he drew the ball instead of stunning it.
Yeah, and what he did, I think, is put unwanted inside English. That killed the cue ball. Yeah, I just saw it on the replay. The cue ball died off the rail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's another good perspective. So the problem with going... When you kick at this ball, you want to hit it on the thin side so the cue ball goes this way. You don't want to hit under that ball, which normally you would want to go 2 rails.
But there's not a lot of balls to break.
See, if you hit as we were, as if you have the 3 ball here and you're coming at it this way, if you hit the right side of the 3 ball, now the balls are going away from each other, but not as well as they would be if you hit the left side of the 3 ball.
Yeah. Watch that.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he still has a shot on the 4 ball. Do you like rolling this ball, Dale? Or you like stunning it?
Yeah, I think you got to take your medicine here. Just make the ball. But again, this is people have habits, and one of his habits is to, I really think he just rushes
shots. Yeah.
Some of the shots he needs a little more time on. I like his tempo. I don't think he needs to change it when the racks are easy, but some shots just require more care.
Yeah, so Samir played for the bank here in the side pocket. This is not an easy out here, even if he makes that bank. That 9 ball is funny, but you could
Like a stop shot banker.
you could play the 7 and the 9 after, so to open that 9 ball. Still risky to play ball there. Oh,
Played like a two-way shot.
yeah.
I like being a little more aggressive there. I mean, it's hard to hate this result, but
That was 2 rails or just didn't quite go where he wanted to.
yeah,
Obviously,
I
if
think
he
he
would've
was
made
trying
it,
to
it
play a
would've been
two-way shot.
Yeah. Look, he moved that 9 ball I was talking about.
Yeah, this is
Safety.
no. I like to bank the 5-1 rail towards the bottom rail and come like this with the cue ball.
Yeah, but the question is, can he see enough of that 5 ball?
I think he could see the whole ball.
Okay.
This is why you don't roll the ball,
Yeah.
because when you hit it bad, you just lose.
That's right. You gotta hit that ball right.
Because the thing is, he didn't hit it all that bad. I like putting the bridge in front of the 7 here. I don't know if he can, but it sure seems like he can, or he would.
Yeah.
He got him.
Yeah, he couldn't
got
see.
him.
He couldn't see enough of that ball.
You know, a cool shot here is to bank the 5
the
3
10
rails.
Oh.
Nah, bank it 3 rails and draw up under the 10. So the 5 would go long rail, long rail, long rail, and back over towards the 6,
Yeah.
and you draw the cue ball under
Yeah.
the 10. And it sounds crazy, but it's easy to do, and you hook them a lot.
I don't like this shot. The shot just Jose shot at. I like going the other way, cutting the 5 ball towards that 10 ball, and going between the 8, 9 and the rail, the long rail. I think he had that shot.
He'd have been a lot better served to hit the 9 there.
Actually surprised that Samir didn't. Because he's pretty good at sending that one up table, that kind of shot. Surprised it didn't. The cue ball didn't get all the way up table to a short rail.
So this is, I think he can play this 2-way, try and make that 5 ball in the side pocket and come behind that where he's at right now, just a little bit towards that 8 ball. Oh, he tried playing defense that way, but didn't execute it right.
I think I like to play that shot with inside English and play the safety.
Yeah.
I would draw it for you guys, but we've moved past the opportunity for that. But I think the safety was the right option there. Little inside English to get the cue ball under the 7, 8, 9.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Even far.
Yeah. This is... Well, one thing about it,
Can he go to that 8? Can he?
I think
catch the
he
8?
can run right into the 8.
If he can, then that's the right shot. But he doesn't want to catch it thin. Oh.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Really give that one a shot.
Well, you know, to his credit, you want to lean towards overcutting the ball,
Yeah.
just because when you do make it, the thinner you hit it, the more opportunity you have to run into the 8.
Yeah, but he hit it so thin that he didn't even have a chance for it to run to that 9 ball before that 8. But if he hit it right, then that's the right shot going into that 8 ball.
You stun this ball, or you go 2 rails?
No, 2 rails is better. You know?
I like 2 rails too. Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I play 2 rails, but he's still fine.
Right? Because
plays
you
short
can't go
side.
too far,
Yeah.
but you can go too short.
Yeah. He's on the short side. He's all right here, but
Yeah, it could have worked out a whole lot worse.
Imagine,
Like, he's not on the short side on purpose, I don't think.
imagine if you end up on the short side with the wrong side of the ball.
Yeah, you
Going
roll a little
upward,
further.
yeah.
Now all of a sudden you're going away from the 10, wondering what went wrong in your life.
All right, so it's a tight match, 9-9.
Yeah, I told you guys a few racks ago, you don't just have to lose.
Yeah, it's like someone in the comments said, it could go either way.
Yeah, they were right.
Yeah, that's cool.
They were right, for sure. Oh, no one's talking to us in the comments anymore.
There's only 25 viewers.
We have
Well, it's getting late.
I think we have another match coming on after this, guys. Cody and Evan are gonna play. That's a much tougher match as far as skill level is concerned. They're gonna be betting a little higher too. Their Fargos would probably be in the like the mid 500s.
Yeah, that's
something like that. But the match that we're gonna have for you guys next on screen tonight, those guys are closer to the low to mid 600s.
yeah.
So it's a little more contested. And then Mubarak and I'm in the 680s and he's in the 690s. But
Yeah, so in this break, Samir was trying, I think this was his third try on that break, breaking from the rail and try and make that one ball in the side pocket. This is the first time that this break worked out.
did the one go on the side?
Yeah, it did go on the side. He got kissed a little bit with the cue ball, hit it twice, but still went in the side pocket. Now, he played, I think, for the defense. But
Yeah,
the
but
three
what
past that
defense?
5,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It looks tight.
This is an interesting.
Yeah, he didn't pass. Now Jose has a chance to lock him up right there.
Yeah.
You don't want to roll this. You want to hit it so that 3
Yeah,
ball
get
goes-
separation.
yeah. See, you would want to
Yeah.
hit it. Yeah, just like
This is good enough.
Yeah.
This is good enough. Not only did he line up the 310 in some kind of way, but
Yeah.
more importantly, what he did is he put the 3 ball in an area that he could play safe again.
Yeah.
Or he gave himself, sometimes the 3 lands in a spot, even if you get it between all of those balls where it's hard to play safe on it.
Yeah, you see Samir there tried to break those balls.
he
because,
recognized
Yeah,
it.
he knew that he might play the 310 or try to free foul him for him there. He was in a good spot. So,
I think you always play this ball on the other side.
yeah, and then come up towards a little bit to the center of the table, play 2 wheels towards the center ball. That's what you're talking about.
I'm talking about playing the 3, and I would never play in the corner. But it's not that it's inherently wrong, it's just that you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I like that he got on the right side
the 4 ball.
of the 4 ball. And I mean literally the right
So
side.
you can go ahead and draw that 2 rail shot.
No,
Not
I
now.
don't have enough time. He wants to come towards the 7.
Yeah.
It came to... Yeah,
Oh,
it drifted down, though.
Drifted down. That's a good shot right there.
So he wants to stay on the left side of the 6.
So you can go up table and come
And
back
towards the 7.
the 7.
Now I think you want to go 2 rails.
Yeah,
towards
so
the
he
ball.
has an angle on that 7 ball to come towards that. Well, I think he ended up straight, but it's not bad. You just don't want to get straight so that you get away from the rail for the 8 ball.
I think
Good
you
shot.
want to roll forward a little here.
Yeah, he stunned it 2 towards the rail. That's
This is where you don't want to be, because now you're going towards the 10.
you don't want
Imagine
that 10 ball. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you were lower, you could have just shot the ball and came 1 rail for the 9 in the
Yeah.
side.
Now look at what happened. He's on the wrong side of this 9 ball. He's gonna try cut it. Going past that, either here and going 4 rails or just a little bit above. I don't think he has that shot where he goes above that.
Yeah, no, he just took
tried
the
to
best and
make
the
it,
worst
yeah.
of it. But all of this was caused by not rolling an extra 3 inches
On the
on
seven
the
ball,
7 ball.
yeah.
That's why we're so, adamant about being on the right side of the ball.
He overcut this.
He way
The
over
ball going
it.
towards that corner. Okay, it's not in a bad
he missed
spot.
it on the pro side,
On the pro
for sure.
side, yeah, he overcut it. If you guys want to miss this shot, just overcut it so it doesn't land. Your opponent doesn't have a shot and the 10 ball lands on that short rail, like just happened.
I don't know about you, Mubarak, but I am
You're
banking
not
at this ball every day and twice on Sundays.
on the same pocket that he's standing on right now.
Yep. He's playing
he's
safe.
playing
He might
safe.
not even hit this ball.
He's trying to thin this ball.
Yeah.
He hit it good.
He really hit it
Yeah.
better than I would have.
Yeah. Well, if it was me, I'm gonna miss the whole ball.
Yeah, me too.
Ball in hand, but
Me too.
he hit it good.
That's just battle scars.
Yeah.
He hasn't missed that ball enough to know better.
It's cutting this.
Yeah, see, he didn't miss this one on the pro side, but he's got
and
good
the
speed.
cue ball going towards that corner.
Perfect. He's got good speed.
That one's big.
Now Samir has to watch out for that shot again, scratching. But I think it's gonna go short this time.
No, what he's got to watch out for is cut right at the 10 ball in the corner and then going 2 rails on that top corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what happens if you hit this too hard is you go 4 rails on the opposite corner of the 10
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna hit it that hard. He's just gonna try and make it and land that cue ball on that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay, same shot.
That
Yeah.
might be the last one of this game.
Well, this isn't automatic, especially after you've missed a couple 10 balls already. Stay still. He made it, but he moved.
10-9. So he's not getting punished for that 10 ball miss.
So real quick, I'm gonna actually touch on it for just a second while we adjust the microphone. It's getting it's a little fun here.
Put up there, let me know.
See if that's a little bit better.
Okay.
All right.
Trying to make the 4-7. Wants the cue ball to come up towards the top right pocket where the chalk is.
Oh.
Yeah.
He house striked himself with a magic rack.
Yeah, he did.
That doesn't happen quite.
Not only did he do that, he just hit it for him.
Yeah, he missed it too. Now this looks like it's gonna be a free foul game.
I don't think so. I mean, it should be, but he didn't look like he was going to cue that ball in a way.
Did he get him on that with that 2 ball, or can you see his side of that 1 ball? If he can, he's gonna go try bank that 1 ball towards that short rail.
He's just spinning. I bet spinning
He's
around
trying to
it.
make it.
Yeah, he did good. He's done that a few times, and he's hit every ball. And that was difficult. Now I would never draw this ball.
Make it.
Yeah, you hit the ball. 2 ball was here. You hit the 2 ball and go 1 rail up towards the 3.
Yeah, I don't think he had that angle to go
You don't
there.
think so?
No, I don't. I'm not sure.
I think he does.
Because you see how the cue ball stopped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine he just goes 1 rail up and down like that. I think he could. I mean, one of us is wrong.
Yeah, he
It's
might.
probably me.
I think he was straight in on that 1 ball. That's why he, tried to stop it instead of going forward. I know that if he could have gone forward, that was the right shot. You want to end up close to that 3 ball so you can stop it, hook and bind the 4-10.
A good shot here is to just hit the 3 ball, like overcut it.
Yeah, with inside.
I don't even think you need any because the tangent line is taking you naturally behind the 4.
Yeah, I don't like this.
This is a great example again of just like not an aggressive enough safety.
Should you have played the safe from there because how funny is the rack?
No, because I think the 6 leads to the 7-10.
Yeah.
I like what he did. I would have tried to punch out a little more because, like, he made a good shot on the 3 and a better shot on the 4, but, now...
Did you think he should have played the 4 at the corner because he had the angle to where to just push that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. From the 3 to the 4 was not well thought out. Yeah, and then I think he can hit the left side, can he?
No, he's going to the rail.
Is he?
Yeah, he would want to bank this slow towards the other. And slowly. I think the speed was good. He just missed the whole ball, yeah. And he opened the rack up in 10-9-6 for block, 10-9-7, and now all of a sudden it's an open rack with 5 balls on the table, and Samir is trying to play that combination.
You couldn't pay me to shoot this combination.
Yeah, there's only 5 balls on the table. They're on the
this is what I was saying earlier. Now all of a sudden I'm sitting in my chair. I'm sitting in my chair, and you're telling me that you can't. We're betting money, and you're telling me you can't run 6 balls.
6 balls, yes.
And it really genuinely is a confidence booster. I don't say that to demean the guy. He might make it. I don't know, but
yeah.
The air quote unquote right thing to do is run out there.
Especially like all the 6 balls on the same half of the table.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to move the cue ball a lot. The key shot is just making the 7 ball or getting on the 7 ball right. I think that's the key shot.
Yeah, they sort of all lend to like leading towards one another.
If you get right on that 7 ball, rack is pretty much connect the dots up there.
man.
Tough lead.
So
I don't know about that one.
this shot is tough right here. I know one person who can make this shot and get on the 7 going this way. It's right here. Dale Stanley.
No.
Sitting right here.
No.
Gonna spin this.
Yeah, you gotta draw that ball.
Yeah, a little bit. You gotta draw a little bit.
Just enough.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah, you gotta like spin the ball
Yeah,
well.
you gotta hit where the chalk is right now. That's where you should have hit with that 6.
Yeah, this is the exact safety I was talking about earlier, and it's actually the exact balls, right?
Yeah.
I wanted him to do the shot.
No, he made a good shot. Yeah, Singer still has the jump, but
Yeah,
the table's pretty open on that left side.
you definitely like Jose's end of it from here.
Yeah. Especially it's gonna jump, leave the second one in that corner pocket. Oh, he cut it. It's a good jump. But he still left it on. Now is that 9 gonna be on the equation?
No, he made it easier.
Yeah.
Just has to make the 7.
But
the 9
that's
ball
not
is
a
fine.
knock on him. Like it's hard.
No, yeah, you're right. It's not we're saying that, this.
Think
Well,
you give it back?
He's got the option.
He got the option to give it back. And I don't think
Option?
he's gonna give it back.
So we got Danielle in the chat. She's rooting for Samir.
But still loves Jose.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Well, once you're rooting for one of them.
That's a way to try to be nice.
Yeah, see.
We got your number, Daniel.
We're going to need you to pick a side. You hit this ball with inside English? I do.
Just top of it for me. I'll take
Well, that's
the cut
because
of
you can make that cut. I need to be straight in.
No, I can make that cut because I can't play shape. I learned how to make that cut. But for you, you know how to control that cue ball. You get easy shots.
That's because I can't make hard shots. All right, just stay calm. Just roll the ball. You don't got to do anything crazy. Just make the ball. There we go. Good shot.
Right.
10-10.
I like it from here.
I like it.
So a real quick shout out to all of you out there. We're sitting right now just like a couple people shy of like 900 followers, and that's pretty humbling for me, considering we really just started ramping this up a few months ago. Love for all of you to share it. Where our big goal right now is to try to get to 1,000. And I don't think it's going to take much longer for us to get there. Potentially through the weekend, we might actually be able to get there with some of the matches that we have lined up. So thank you very, very much for the support. Thank you for following us. Love having all of you here. And anything that, from this point forward, anything that you can see that we could do better, by all means, please point it out. There's always something that we're missing. So suggestions really, really help us out. So Samir's really changing conditions on that.
Yeah.
You went on that try to make that one ball on the
That's a
side.
good 9-ball spot, but
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
you
know.
still can make the one ball on the side with the magic track, but I wouldn't recommend it on a 10-ball break.
Yeah, it's definitely not the tried and tested way to. Was it tried and true? Is that the saying? Well,
Can you see the one ball here from the right side?
I don't think you can see it at all.
doesn't look like it.
You know, a good kick here is to go 1-2 rails with spin. You come right at it.
Yeah.
That's something a lot of people might not look at.
Oh. If he's gonna kick that way, he should have, hit it a little bit harder with speed.
Yeah.
So he gets distance between the one and the cue ball. But he hit it so soft that if he miss it or even touch it, it's still gonna be Jose's still gonna have a shot on it.
Are they that high, Derek? Maybe I was wrong. I said that they were in the low to mid 500s, but I could be short selling them. I don't know that. And then Adam says that the stream has been a little glitchy today.
It has, and that's actually my fault. So with the addition of being able to have the fun of drawing on the screen, I kind of rushed things a little bit and did a lot of rewiring over the course of the last 2 days. That has a tendency to cause some issues. So I sincerely apologize. We've actually had problems on both the Facebook and the YouTube stream, and they're both for the exact same reason. There's no way, as long as everything's still running,
that I'm going to reach behind all of these computers and try to fix what's going on. So if you can hang with us just through this one, we'll try to get it fixed before the weekend starts. So hopefully it's not too annoying.
So up and down and back, right?
Yeah, this is the shot we talked a lot about last week. Just go up and down. Just like, I think he overhit, but he's gonna still be fine. I think.
So you don't. This is a good example of you could go too far, but you couldn't come too short. Sort of like once you hit the top rail, you don't ever want to try to hit the bottom rail again on that shot.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
Yeah,
if you overhit it.
Yeah, you want to just make sure that you hit that top rail there, short rail, and come back towards the center of the table. So this, let me tell you, here Jose did a great work here. He ran this track after playing a 4 safety shot. I mean 4 kick shot from Samir, and he took his time this time. He was not rushing any balls. He took his time on every shot. He landed like almost perfect on the right side of the ball each time.
Well, that's what happens when there's 5 games to go instead of 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to make the 4 and the 6. Jose has definitely broke the better of the 2. You'd have to make him the favorite from here. Even if he was down 10-9, I would make him the favorite simply because he's breaking better. It's such a big advantage. Okay, so we want the 8 to go. Yep. So close. You know how bad that feels? When they hit the point like that? It's just...
all the time.
It's just miserable.
It gets to the point that you're so close you're not even sure how to adjust.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Because do you move out from there? I guess you do, right? But you could also adjust your speed.
Yeah, or touch of English, or a little bit of this, or
this worked.
I think you still can see the edge of that one ball.
You know what's difficult about this is getting cover. I think obviously you're going to try to bank the one down to the bottom short rail and drift the cue ball down, but I wouldn't be surprised if something bad happened here.
I think the shot Del Cole was good, but I think maybe if he just overcut that one ball a little, try to leave it behind the 5-6 and go with the cue ball between the 7-8. That's going to really get cover there.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's why it's like when you go wide like he did, you're just gonna run into balls.
Yeah, and if you go toward the rails,
I like your way.
Yeah, you're going toward the behind these balls.
There you go. This is a good shot. He's on the right side of the 4. I should say the correct side. He's on the right side too, but he's on the correct side.
Okay.
So it's important here to get as close to the 5 as you can while maintaining the good angle. You see how he hit it with a little bit of spin and got out there? This is about as good as he could do. So now really his only job is to miss the 9. Hit it with a straight high ball.
The 9 ball is big here. Look at this.
He didn't hit the ball high enough.
Also, that spin threw the cue ball a little bit off where he was trying to hit on the short rail, which,
You think he hit it with running English?
Yeah. Right English.
Yeah, you don't want to spin that ball at all.
Yeah,
but this is the correct safety.
Yeah, see, now he's playing more aggressive safeties, trying to move to give distance between that 6 and the cue ball. And also to leave the cue ball safe, obviously. He did a good job there. You like going 2 rails or 1 rail on this?
I like to always go 2 rails on these shots. Always. Yeah.
Close 2 rail kick.
Because there's no doubt that going 2 rails makes the ball harder to judge.
Yeah.
For me anyway, for sure. It definitely is harder to hit. But you just get so much better results when you hit the ball. And after a while, you're going to hit it one way or the other. So you might as well hit it the way, all is not lost. Just take your time. He's shooting towards the blind pocket. I would not rush this ball like he's doing.
Faster than, you see that?
See, he overcut it again.
Yeah, if he went and watched this game. After the
Yeah.
match,
I hear more people coming in.
and
Yeah. Oh, I told him. I said we got action.
whoa.
There's
What's going
trouble.
on, man?
So you got Cody Allen here in the booth.
Be amazed how many people you could fit in an 8x10 cell.
You don't get the mic?
Yeah, the
That was
Right there.
yeah. They can hear everything you're saying.
I can hear them both.
He learned to hear a little funny on this.
I like to play short side on the 9 from here. Just roll it in. There you go. Maybe a little harder, but this is fine. I guess.
It's not a gimme.
Yeah.
I
From
just-
where he was.
Cut the 9 in, pinch the cue ball to here, take the shot on the 10.
Oh, you went the other way. So I was looking at the other pocket and
Yeah,
just drawing it over.
Samir's gonna play the.
Well, the problem with going this way is it's harder to get position on the 10, and you're shooting towards a blind pocket. Yeah, this is what I meant though. This don't have to turn out good.
That's good.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's not bad.
it's not bad. Just gonna cut it and go too rail to the cue ball. Try to leave the cue ball on that short rail.
Just no scratch in the
Yeah.
side.
I don't think they're the scratch
No,
side here.
this side.
Yeah.
2 rails onto that side.
No, I was talking about
Go
going
way
too rail
above
this way.
that.
Can you see inside this from the other?
Nah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, watch out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
What you doing?
This is what happens though.
Yeah, if he would have played that
So
like this.
Yeah, but no spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why you shoot the 9 ball in the other pocket, because I'm not saying that making the 9 in that pocket is any easier or any harder than the other pocket. It's just that they're similar. Because the pocket, because pocketing the ball is similarly difficult in both pockets, take the shot that's going to offer you a better position to win the game. Do you want your cue ball to go 8 feet and then have to land within a foot range? Or do you want it to go 7 inches and no matter where it lands, you're always going to have a shot?
Yeah, what I think that he could have played it, the 9 ball in that corner which he played, but just take a longer shot on the 10 and stay on the middle of the table instead of going to that long rail. Alright, so he made a 6 ball on the corner. That's a 1-10 combination. Looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's pretty close.
I like to bank the 1 this way and draw the cue ball this way.
Yeah,
I think he plays the 10.
Yeah, he's looking at the 10. He's up 2 games. I think he's going to do this.
This is called seeing the finish line. You're seeing the finish line too early.
Yeah. Ooh, he did good too.
Yeah.
They just missed it.
Yeah.
Now, do you think Samir's going to play the 10? He's looking at it.
Yeah, this is another shot where you
Everybody's
just
going for
roll
the
the ball, 2 or 3 feet forward, take a shot on the 2. The only trouble ball is the 7. All the
Yeah.
balls lead to one another.
Dale's calling how he would play it, but Samir, we know he's going for that 10 ball.
See, I'm as mid-level as these guys. I'm shooting
Look
for
at
it.
this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh.
Yeah, and notice both guys shot the combination, and both guys have been in a negative position after they shot the combination.
Yeah, it's not like they're playing a
But
two-way
again,
shot.
who of these 2 guys has, made a 7 or 8 ball run? So
Well,
do you get
they
a free
got to
shot?
try.
Yeah.
It's really what it is. It's not that they're not capable of doing it. It's just their pattern play and their position play, leaves a little to be desired.
I think if you're confident that your opponent is not going to make a run through 9 balls, I think you have a free shot.
Yeah, so that.
And if you're wrong, well, that cost you a game, but nothing's shown that it's going to prove itself for multiple games.
Yeah, I understand that logic. I don't think it's right, but no, and I don't mean that in a bad way because I completely understand what you're saying. I don't necessarily think it's wrong either.
But it is playing your opponent, not playing your game, and I get that part. So
there's times where if you just never play your opponent, then you're not really doing it right. All the great players, they know who's good at what and who is bad at what, and they play them that way. Darren Appleton is a real big proponent? No. He says the same thing. Like all those guys, they play the opponent just as much as they play the table. Like in theory, playing the table and not the opponent is fine, and it can teach you a lot about the game. And I thought that way for a long time. But the better you get, the more you realize that really to be a great player, you have to do both. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
Yeah, he
I don't know about this one.
Yeah. I think he's going to get a good ball here and go behind that time ball.
I like hitting that ball at like 3 o'clock and coming 1 rail, 2 rails out to here and taking the shot on the 7.
Yeah.
I know that's not particularly easy, but I think it's the right thing to do because once you make the cut on the 7, you more or less win the game because the 8, 9, 10 lead to each other, and it doesn't have to get difficult.
Yeah. I like what Dale's saying.
If you're going to be aggressive,
yeah, just take what you have, what you get on the table. Now, Jose has, I think he's going to play the safe here. I know that 5 ball goes in the side pocket. It's a kind of two-way shot.
I think you got to try to just...
Yeah, if you miss it short,
roll it.
You're still going to hook him, I think.
Yeah, this is the right shot.
Good shot.
Good speed.
He got, perfect on that 7 ball to come towards the center of the table.
Pinch it.
Pinch?
Stop shot.
Right there.
So really what you want to do here is just maintain the right angle from the 9 to the 10.
Yeah.
Don't make the game 4 times harder than it needs to be. And yeah. And this is good enough. This is good enough.
Yeah, but he wants to get just tongue this cue.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah. I like to jack up on it a little bit. You can roll it and take a little harder shot on the 10.
Oh yeah.
Because is this necessarily hard? No. Jacking up does get you straight in, but, maybe he's under pressure. You don't want to jack the ball up.
I wouldn't jack that ball up.
Yeah, definitely. I think the right shot is to jack up a little and get better position on the 10, but the way he played it isn't inherently bad. Yeah, it's not inherently bad.
It's just that people take the right shot. They try to make the easier shot first. They try to take the easier shot first, but sometimes I think you have to take the harder shot so you can make the right easier after that. That's what Dale's saying, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to a 3-game lead.
Yeah. 3-game lead, 13-10. Jose's breaking the left side. He was breaking from the right side.
Yeah, making balls.
Yeah, now he moved to the left side, breaks drive, leaves an open table for Samir.
So you hit this ball at like 11 o'clock. Just float 1 rail over towards the 3.
Yeah,
the 2.
he's gonna try slow roll this.
Yeah, this is why you come across the 2 ball. Another good example of you can go too short, but you can't go too far. Really.
He's not feeling too confident.
Or you can go too far, not too short.
Well, not in that case, though. This was a good shot. I mean, all things considered, it's a great shot, right? So
I think he blocked them too well, didn't he?
I think you got to go this way and just miss the 6. If you just miss the 6, you have a chance to win the game. I think if you go this way, you're not inviting good things to happen to you.
Can't come under it. It's a lot of left.
Looks like he's trying to go.
If he jacked up
4 or 9. Do you think the 2?
This would be my third option. I don't know. I don't mean it in a bad way. It just would be my third option. Whatever.
I don't think the shot that Dale's gone is on. See,
it's on.
It's close.
You just got missed 6.
Yeah, but where are you gonna hit with the cue ball?
Well, if you don't do that, what are you gonna do? You gonna jump kick the ball?
No,
That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, but see the cue ball is right here.
Man,
Cue ball's right here. If you catch it with English, it's not gonna go higher than this.
it is if you bend it.
Yeah, if you try drawing a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta punch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make the ball hard.
hard.
Punch it. Pitch it.
Right, exactly.
Punch it and stuff. Pitch it.
Great. We have to keep up with another term or another one now.
Same.
Counters
Just
galore.
punch it from diamond to diamond.
Like there, right there, you have ball in hand. Now I think you're supposed to go.
Yeah,
right now.
this is a good example of poor decision making. But he'll
Where's that
figure it
shot?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of his leaps, right?
Yeah.
Like this is what he's done all night.
Yeah.
I would recommend anybody, anytime that I play on stream, going back and watching your matches is one of the most valuable things you can do for yourself, especially when you have commentary, whether it be from guys who play better than you or worse than you, or however, different opinions are always, they might not be valid, but they're important.
We can decide after you hear it, and maybe even go and try what they said, and determine whether or not it's something that works for you.
Yeah.
I like the shot. I like playing the 4 on the side. I think it laid well for that. He just missed it.
Yeah.
Now here, you would like to cross over this ball and play under the 8, but that's very difficult to do.
I think
he banked the 3 towards the 9.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That's
Right
low
there.
down.
That's a good shot right there.
Yeah.
Call that keyboard.
He had a lot of good things that could happen. So here's where you kick under the 6 ball, but you don't arc the ball.
Yeah. See right here.
He's done well at this though. He does this real well.
Look at this. This is a good shot right there.
Yeah, this is that really just couldn't have went better.
Yeah.
So now
he's gonna cut the 3 ball.
yeah, I think he can see it pretty good. I think you just try to cut the 3 under the 7. It looks like he's spinning it. He might not be able to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a bad shot.
And again, the speed doesn't lead you to any positive outcomes.
Yeah.
Quick break.
No. That's good.
All right. Be right back in just a moment, everyone. He just had to make it past the tiger and the llama.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like out there.
We put the lion up tonight.
It's hardly any fun. Okay. Well, this is one of those weird shots where you kind of got to fade the side pocket no matter what corner that you shoot it to. Yeah. Which is why I decided to go forward. And he made a good shot. So here's where, just take your time. Look, he's going to be down on this ball within 5 seconds. This is just not the right way to approach the shot. I don't think he made it, but like, how many has he missed that way?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels good when they go in, but when you only make 1 out of every 4, it starts to not feel good after a while.
This is nothing that we coached in the whole match.
Yeah. Another thing, I think he was probably better suited to just come one rail towards the 6 on the side.
Control the feet.
Yeah. That's like an exceptionally good shot. I think he can make it. Make it, just draw to the center of the table.
Yep.
Yep. You did good there. Now, go look at the 8. Just go look at the 8. If you make the 8, you win the game. Go look at the 8. Good shot. Good shot. Hey, so I need to go around and look at the 8.
Which is probably one of the reasons that Samir's done as well as he has. Because I mean, I think it's showing that Jose's a little bit better shot maker. And then I say that.
Yeah, if you didn't curse him, I don't know if you cursed.
But Samir has been taking more time to walk around the table, look at the shot, to go through a little bit more of a routine, exactly like he's doing right now.
Martin says, "Vamos." That was not very vamos. Shot. Way to stay in it when given the opportunity. So he's wearing a Predator Pro-Am. Is that Janine's tournament or
Yes.
Tony? That's Janine's?
Janine's, yes.
First game?
Yeah,
Shout
Tony's
out
tournament
to
and
I'll run that again.
Yeah, see, that's how bad I play. I don't know who runs what anymore.
That one, well, Tony's it's changed names a few times.
Several times. It used to be the KFQ Tour back when I was like a teenager. And then,
That was before I got here, but I have heard that name before. It was shoot.
after the KFQ Tour, I'm not exactly sure what it was.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
tell me
something before it was the Florida Pool Tour, for sure.
Well, I mean, it was even the Crosby tour for a little while.
Was it?
His name was attached to it.
you delete. Oh, Lord.
Oh, do you have an iPhone charger?
Yeah, just walk on in. So here's a good opportunity. What do you think, Cody? Where do you push here?
I would push right up against the 2 ball.
Really?
No, I would push the 10 towards the 10 ball, I think.
I wouldn't push here. Yeah, I would probably push the 10 ball towards the 9 and leave the window towards the 1.
Because you can play a lot of safeties from here.
See, but this
But
goes
none
back
of
to
them
what
are
we
easy.
were talking about before. I think I'd have actually bumped the 2 just to free it up,
Yeah.
thinking my opponent's not going to run out.
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah,
it's
but
hard
like
to do that.
the opposite of what, like if you were getting instructed and trying to get better, that would be the
100%.
opposite of what you would do.
100%.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to
Because they could
that.
possibly.
Yeah.
Well, because like we were saying earlier, right? If you're pushing, you've accepted that you have the worst of the position. And if you have the worst of the position, the way to ensure that you get back to the table is to make the game harder to win. And one way to make the game harder to win is to tie up the balls.
And so, I mean, the 2 ball's not in a bad spot. You could just make the 1 ball and freeze
Yeah.
behind that 6 ball. But
Yeah.
I think he got himself.
He's supposed to shoot that ball and slide out towards this area.
Yeah.
And then play
Yeah,
the
he's supposed
3
to-
rail,
he's supposed
stop
to
the
pinch
cue
that.
ball.
Supposed to pinch it.
Gotta pinch those balls.
Gotta pinch it. Cody said it. Gotta pinch that.
I think you're in such a bad way here.
Did he double kiss that going forward or
I
not?
think he might have.
Yeah, it kind of looks like. I don't know.
Just so you know, if I put the pinch counter up there, all of those go into Dale's basket. You started it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
I'm a trendsetter, guys. What can I say? What can I say?
Got the rack on the table.
Yeah. Well,
Steps.
might not have been what I would suggest, but it's gonna work for sure. I don't know that-
Open
I think you
window.
can see it. Just a little.
Yeah, but
No, but
this is tough.
Yeah.
From
Like
here, it looks
also
like
the
metal.
scratch is on.
Yeah. You can't see it.
The scratch is on.
You can probably see the right side of it, but yeah,
Man.
it's scratch.
If he hit that ball,
if they've missed one kick, they've missed like 8 so far. And I'm not saying it's easy to kick these balls. That's not what I mean, guys.
Yeah,
I just
if you
mean-
would have hit it, you would have made it.
You know, if one of them did it a little better, they would definitely have won a couple games because of it. The set might be even or it might be over. It's just something as simple as kicking a little better. Okay, so you're going to slide this ball 2 rails towards the 5.
I think he's
I
going
think he's
forward.
going forward.
No, he went back.
It looked like it was. There we go. Good shot.
Good shot. I think he's on the right side of the platform.
Yeah,
The
I
correct
think
side
he
of the
is too.
platform.
It just depends. Can he draw straight back and miss the side pocket?
Looks like he's going forward.
I think he's drawing this one.
I thought he had.
Don't get on the rail.
This is okay though.
It's not that bad. You just make sure you don't overdraw.
So
If that 6 ball's frozen, it's good.
What do you guys think about going 2 rails with spin towards the center of the table for the 7, as opposed to drawing it backwards?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just that you take a harder shot.
But I would have stunned it and came out towards the center of the table.
I don't think you
I
could.
would have played the 7 over there.
Yeah, but this
It looked like the 6 ball was
This
frozen.
is perfect right here.
Keyboard was off the rip.
Or no, he's gonna land on the wrong side of the 8. I think. No, that's perfect right there.
Yeah. No, I don't necessarily thinking going forward is the right thing.
Yeah.
I just
I mean, I don't mind.
It's
It's
the
just
chances on
I don't mind. It's just a way tougher shot there. Instead of just one.
now here
That's
is a
what
good question. Do we draw the ball 1 rail towards here, or do we go 2 rails with
I would
spin?
go 2 rails right here. I don't want to mess with that side pocket. Also, I can just leave myself.
Yeah.
in there.
Samir won the last one.
He did.
I thought Jose won the last one. That isn't it 14-10 right now?
No, it's me one of the last.
Jose.
Yeah, he just broke. He just broke on the left side.
Oh. Wow, he rolled. Oh.
Who barks at him? Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't shoot it that way.
Wow.
Did Jose miss the 10 ball or something?
Yes.
He
I
did?
think he scratched on it or missed it or something.
Oh, wow.
That's what happened.
Because I saw him shoot the 10 from outside through the window. I didn't see what happened after that.
Right, so
It must have scrapped.
nothing good for Jose. Well,
13-12.
All Samir needs to do is put a 3-back.
Well, if your name is Cody, then yeah, you can put a 3-pack right here.
Hey, there's more room. Let's get some more guest commentary in here.
Let's get more
We're gonna have a laundry list.
inside here.
Now introducing Evan. No ring game?
Evan on.
So,
Entering stage left.
so
How you doing?
what is it?
13-12. Yeah. A good break there from Samir. Yeah, the open shot on the 1 ball.
you hit this ball with no spin, or do you spin it and go 2 rails?
For some reason, I like spinning this 2 rails.
Yeah.
For some reason?
Yeah.
See, I don't.
Yeah, I know. Probably the right side just go 1 rail. It's just.
Nah, I just can't make balls
Just hit it.
with spin though.
Yeah, we all know
No,
that.
no,
You
no,
spin the
hear me
ball better than anyone here.
No. Hear me out. I'm way better hitting the balls inside English.
go behind the 6.
That is the danger.
But he didn't spin it enough.
Nah.
He didn't spin it enough.
If you're gonna spin it, you gotta get towards the center of the
He
table.
just hit it.
Yeah.
He just hit it.
I think the spin
He did
was
good. He just did it.
less than required.
See, I like to cut this ball, come back and forth, and get over here.
After I beat you. What you talking about? We went to the freaking casino. Right? How much you win?
That's it.
Look outside, we have a
First, hey.
This is serious business.
Thanks, Dave. We're in here trying.
I called it too.
I love
I was
how,
like,
you can
at the beginning of the tournament when he said that.
One-
Barry's like,
Oh,
we're gonna go
boy.
to the casino.
One rail towards this area.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jumped up.
Man, might end up
you might
okay.
get a good roll here. You did. This is
Well, if you guys recall, Jose got a lot of the best of the rolls.
Yeah,
He's very good at this. I would be surprised if you hit this ball at all going that way. Even though I think probably better suited to kick at it.
I think he opened up the rack a little bit, moving that 9 ball from there.
All right, so do we stay true to form and play safe here, or do we try to run it? We got 6 balls.
It's open.
We got 6 balls.
Yeah.
Well, you say that.
At least you have connectors this
But
time.
he's played-
From 78, but
Yeah, are you gonna roll this and try to get straight on the 5 ball? I think
Nope,
that's what
I
he's
want
trying
the
to
same
do.
angle he has on the side that we just had on the
Yeah,
floor.
now he's gonna have to use the bridge shot
Yeah.
to reach it.
You would rather have the cue ball in this area so that when you shoot the 5, you can come back and play position for the 6.
Yeah, I think he was trying to end up on the same side of the cue ball and the 5 ball.
Now, this isn't inherently wrong. Like, if you draw a line through the 6 ball, he just wants to be straight.
Yeah.
But if he comes too short or too long, now he's got to do a lot of work. See,
He's
now,
gonna go on into that.
yeah, I think he can roll it and play the 7 in the side.
He was supposed to pinch that ball, right?
Yeah, that's one way to see it.
Get the
yeah,
pinch counting.
there's going to be a
You
pinch
want to go
counter.
first person?
Yeah. You need a pitch counter. So this is why getting a good position on the 6 was just paramount.
I'd punch it to the.
We know that you would hit it hard. There's no doubt.
I'll sucker punch.
Just got a shot on the table.
Good shot, man.
Oh, that's exactly what I do right there.
He got it. Just there from
That is what you would do.
That's exactly what you would do.
That's exactly what you
I
do.
shouldn't pray, man. You know how it is.
So you can come too short, but you can't go too long.
That's a little. That's good.
I think I'd have tried to draw that ball and come up in this area here.
Well,
I also think he could have just, went to that side route, came out.
I don't necessarily think my way.
I think we got a tying ball game. What do you think?
I mean, you actually just did that to that.
Oh.
You just got here, didn't you?
Yeah. Man, just don't overhit it.
Sorry, Samir.
Hit it harder than that, though. See, this is a very good example of the 8 ball could have been down here, and the cue ball would stay where it is. You wouldn't have to change anything.
yeah, just hit it hard.
This is another example. We got to be a little more aggressive with those safeties.
Well, he's still got it back there. So
Yeah.
The shot.
Right, but if
shot-
the cue ball, if the 8 ball was down here instead of right there, I mean, it didn't matter in this instance, but man, how much easier is that? ball?
you got to play short on that. You got to play coming here
Yeah.
Yep.
for that.
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
right. Here we go.
definitely.
who's gonna make the prediction?
I mean, I'm not saying anything.
He's got a little
It's
short.
Jose thinking ball.
He's out.
It's like me.
First time I'm gonna say nothing
He hit
all
the
night.
hard.
Good shot. Great
Yeah,
spin.
he's been shooting all right.
Well, left spin technically, I guess.
He's perfect.
All right.
All right,
14-12.
we're knocking on the door.
Yeah. 27th
Well,
rack right here.
does the viewer know that we got another?
Yeah, I told him that we had another match coming up.
Yeah, Cody Allen.
Have been on.
What's your Fargo, Cody?
I think it's like a 6'10".
Oh, I need weight. I need weight.
What's yours? Yours is higher
I'm like-
than that.
570.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
because Fargo's bullshit anyway.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, it is.
Also, you can't.
No, I'm at 620. I think.
I mean, like, just think of it.
So it's gonna be.
Wait,
a
what's
good
your Fargo?
620.
620.
Mhm.
So
I don't.
They've been.
Well, yeah, I think y'all got some raising.
yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Notice how he breaks open-handed, but he's making the wing well.
Some of ours, sort of.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it is.
He's smacking them too.
So that's why I
Maybe
can't
make
make
Yeah,
it
when he
too
hits them
long.
good, he hits them real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he hits them bad, he hits them real bad.
yeah.
I just hit it bad all the time.
Hey, that's what I do.
Well,
They'll explain it to you.
yeah, I'll tell you how bad Mubarak plays. You just listen. Okay, so
Close your eyes and swing. You don't ever know how bad you're playing.
all right. So this is we're playing to get positioned to play safe on the 4.
Yeah. He doesn't want to catch that side. Block
I know.
it with the 4 ball.
I don't see what
Yeah, that's pretty far back there.
Yeah.
That's gravity's gonna take that
This
man if it
is-
goes.
not easy.
Yeah, just don't touch that point. Okay.
Yeah,
He plays that.
yeah.
Front row.
That didn't have to come out well.
Got a window.
Was he playing a
Oh,
safe,
boy.
or was he trying to make that?
He was playing safe.
Okay.
So I like cutting at this ball.
Cutting, go
No, you
2
didn't.
rails, end up in the same spot the cue ball is right now.
Or 3.
You think Samir?
I think you're better off going 3 rails across and playing the 5 in the pocket by the 9.
Safety here. Oh.
Yeah. That's one of those 3rd or 4th options right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a.
Yeah, I believe I had to
they
cut
have
that
also
ball.
options. So if you make that
Thanks for the stars. We appreciate it. Makes us feel good here in the booth.
Oh, blind pocket.
Yeah.
Get in there.
All right, so we're just going to take the best of the worst of it. We're down 3 games. We need the next 3. We're going to roll this ball in, come 1 rail to get on the 7.
He just rolled it and
Yeah.
decided to play that.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
he was straighter than I thought.
Without
Yeah,
the rail, yeah.
same principle though.
Yeah,
Just gets good angle.
Does that 7 full pass? Looks like it does.
Looks like it. Yeah.
I would be looking to play the 8 in the corner. I would just
just
shoot the 7 in the corner, bounce off, get straight in on the 8 in the corner.
If you miss the 7 ball, the cue ball is gonna be behind that 9 ball.
Why are you thinking about missing the 7 ball?
Do you pinch
Well,
it?
you
or
gotta,
punch it
you
to
know,
the rail?
Give the viewers options so that they know.
You pinch it.
Pinch it.
Of course, you pinch it.
Of course.
If you're a Dale Stern.
Man.
Well, I mean, that is race.
Good shot.
Yeah, look at the shot right there. Stop. Shot right here.
He could roll this one a little bit.
Draw a little bit.
Yeah, just stop the ball.
Yeah, you gotta get on the top.
This thing go every direction.
I think if he stops the ball, he can draw straight back.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, see, this is what I meant. I think he can shoot this ball and come straight back.
Yeah.
It's about.
I missed you.
Well,
It doesn't
He
look like
could,
you can cut it
from the other end.
on the other side.
he could draw straight back until Allen came along.
He's gonna go one rail
He's going
forward.
forward. I don't understand this.
What?
This is definitely a lapse in judgment.
Oh no.
If I would have went that way, I would have came
See how one.
Cross side.
over here.
Yeah.
See how one ball like shape gets you losing.
I think you got to bank at this ball, guys.
Oh yeah.
No, he's paying.
This is cross
He's
side.
cutting this.
Yeah, I think you got to
I
bank
can
at this
cut
ball.
this shot all day.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Martin will tell you to cut that.
Yeah, that's what Marvin does. Shout out to Marvin.
The killer from the Manila. Look at that.
He's something.
Yeah, 14-13. That was tough 10 ball to get closer. Wow, closing the gap. Yeah. Alright. He had missed it, being game over. It's a tough one, man.
What was it? What?
You've been
what was
good
it?
matches
Was it
lately.
14-11 or 14-10? 14-11.
The real score?
No, what was Jose? 14-11.
Oh, no, 13. 13-10.
13-10, and then 14-11.
I think,
Right?
no, 14-12. It got to 13-12, I'm sure. It was 13-12.
I don't know, Mubarak. Was it? I mean, I have no clue. You're probably right. Just making
Yeah,
sure.
I'll just wait for you to say that.
Yeah, definitely, David. If he missed it, it was match over, but
He did.
I don't know. And he really couldn't have hit the rail any sooner and still made it. I still stand by banking that ball. But can't argue with the results.
Yeah,
If that's exactly what results-oriented thinking is, they'll get you busted.
I think what David's trying to say that, so,
Yeah, it was
Tough
gutsy.
shot, yeah.
It was gutsy, right? Like, it was
Yeah,
gutsy and he came
yeah.
with it.
like he-
Which, there's something to be said for that. Something positive, really.
Right, looks like he's gonna bank and go behind that 4-5 or 5.
Oh, it's playing the 6.
No, he's banking.
Yeah. I like the
He likes
shot.
the shot.
Just not. So, I think you cut this ball with just a hair of right spin, come up between the 4
I
top.
don't think you need a hair of right. Just
That was a nice shot.
flat top spin. Come
I probably would have done that.
4-10. But that's a good shot right there.
Dare you disagree with me? Every time he disagrees with me, he just looks over and laughs. Like I'm gonna be mad at him. He's my buddy. Like I'm gonna be mad.
You should have taken his time on that. They run up here.
Yeah, he decided that. I don't think the cue ball could go behind that 7 ball.
9 balls, right? Oh, never mind.
They're playing 10 balls.
Cody said, "Jeez." So I don't.
Nine's right there.
Where's Johnny White to tell you? You just played it.
I just don't understand this shot. I understand it, but
Are they doing 3 foul?
Yeah.
I 3 foul here.
Oh, what a
Try at
horrible
least.
way to
Yeah.
finish out the last game.
Yeah.
The 3 foul.
Why would
You're
you-
not nervous, so the player would be too. Trying, like you got him on 2 and you got him on a good hoop.
yeah.
Is he on 2?
No, he's on 1 right
He's
now.
on
He
1,
could be
yeah,
on 2.
but like, you had
This
an
is a
open
pretty-
shot on that 2 ball.
It's not a give me.
Yeah.
Ball in hand.
Oh, that's nice.
I think he's gonna come to the short
4
rail.
rails? Yeah, 4 rails. 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, try
And then
that.
I'd probably hit it right past the 5 ball and the 8 ball, and then freeze the, put the cue ball
Here we
right
go.
here,
He's on 2,
and
fella.
then put the 2 this way, and then bring the cue ball up there.
Yeah, he's looking
Well,
bad, but I don't like that
You
shot.
could
Put
put the
the
4
ball
ball. I mean
there.
the cue ball right behind the 4 and 5. You guys have it right there.
I would right in between. Boom.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what he's
Yeah.
doing, and I like this. I like
Yeah, I
this way
like
of playing
rolling
it.
this way is better.
Wow.
This is why I
That's
like
it,
the
is it
shot.
right there.
And
That
look at this. Samir has so much nerve.
Oh man.
That's why he's so nervous.
Yeah, but I think he still has that.
He
throughout.
go
He go between the 3 and 10.
Yeah, yeah. He could hit
It sucks getting
there
with
with left,
runnings on
running with left and then
The-
side.
yeah, but I'm not so sure he can hit the left side of the ball going that way. I think the 4 ball
That's a
impedes
big
that.
stretch of that.
That's
that
his
five
only
ball.
hope right there. No, I think he can. I think he can. We switch to
I
second
think-
camera.
I think he's
Yeah,
supposed to go this way, guys. I think he's supposed to go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
towards the
but
two.
from where the 4 ball is, it's tough.
Yeah, but look, you can't read it. If you kick at it my way, you can hit the correct side of the cue ball, and you can reach
do that
it.
shit to me, man.
I am
Yeah.
gonna do that shit to you.
I know.
I'm gonna have you just
Look,
like this.
he's trying the shot we call first.
yeah.
Let's spin.
I don't think
He
this is
can't
the
hit
right
this
shot.
a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really think he's supposed to kick the other way 3 rails.
Oh, that was a good match. 15 to 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jose got the
Damn.
that was nice. So Jose ends up getting this one at 15 to
Stay
13.
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, I got a little more going. Obviously, thanks everyone for joining us up to this point. I hope you're going to stick around for the next one. Obviously, the stream will stop. We'll get it started back. We'll go in and talk to players real quick, and we'll be back probably within the next 10, 15 minutes. And thank you very much for everyone.
So, hey, what's up, Angel?